Hello, welcome everyone. Tonight, this is Yusufchowdhury, digital marketing coach here in San Antonio, Texas. How are you all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? Hey, Rocky, how are you, brother? How are you? Good to see everyone tonight. Thank you for joining. Kim, how are you? Thank you. How you doing tonight? Hey, Natalie in the house. Natalie in the house. Thank you for joining. Some people's profile is hard to read. Joel, thank you for joining. Joel, how are you? Carmen, thank you. Thank you for joining. I'm doing great. Took a very long superpower nap. What's going on, James? Hey, Joanne. Elegant light. Elegant light. Thank you for joining. Elegant light. Waiting photographer. Yes. How are you? How y'all doing? Just want to say hi for everyone. Elva, thank you for joining again. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. If you learned so much from me, I'll be more than happy to give more, Anna. Thank you for joining tonight. Thank you. Morgis Law Firm, good to see you again. Daniel, thank you for joining. Hello from Michigan. Thanks for joining us tonight. Vanessa, good to see you again. Jenna Nahas, did I pronounce your name correctly? Forgive me if I butchered your name. Daniel, thank you. All right, so today's session going to be give me your website and I'm going to give you a review. And the review is going to be about the usability factor, the front end, and maybe some of the stuff that you're missing when it comes to the on-site optimization. Thank you, Kim. I tried to keep it entertaining. Okay. Elegant light. Okay, so you want to be the first one? You want to be the first one to check it out? All right, let's see. I'm gonna do a search for you. Oh wow, easy, folks. I'll check each one of you, one at a time, please. One at a time. One at a time. Elegant. What was it again? Elegant light. Elegant light. Was it elegant light? Why not? Yes, I will check all of your. Oh yes, and by the way, please do not get mad at me, because I'm just going to be honest when I give these reviews. So just bear with me. Let's see. Just bear with me, okay? Let me drink a glass of water. Yeah. Well, that wasn't me. This was Sonia, one of our periscopers, sent me this awesome gift. Thank you, Sonia. That's our website. Thank you for sending me this awesome gift today. It was kind of weird having a mug of my face. I look like a freaking narcissist. But anyway. Elegant light. Honesty is the best policy. Okay, elegant light. Okay, so is that an elegant lighting or elegant light? Can you mention that again? Because I'm not able to find it for some reason. That's not good if I'm not able to find it. Most wanted, right? For some reason, I'm not able to find elegant. If y'all can give me a minute, because I want to make sure that everyone gets the chance to be checked. I'm going to check. Where is elegant? Right here. Elegant. Why is it not coming up? This is strange. Why is it not coming up? This is not good. ELEGANTE. Show me the light.com. Where are you? Where are you, elegant light? Ooh, look at that. Let me follow you too. All right, cool. Here we go. Here's the website. Here's the website right here. Look at that. Home, about us, portfolio, investment, blog, Q&A, and contacts. Elegant light photography. So the first thing first, of course, when I see it, I know automatically this website is about photography. So that's cool. That's pretty cool because it makes sense right away. Off the bat, okay? Off the bat? Is that off the bat? Off the bat? Okay. You got the social right here. Let me see. Let me do a quick test. Okay. One advice. Okay, so get your notes ready. Okay? First thing first, anytime you have a clickable tab or link, make sure it opens in a new tab. Yes, so very beautiful. Make sure that it opens in a new tab and not, because what happened right now, if I come to your website, and let's say I want to go directly to your Facebook, right? So it changed the whole page, So let's say, you know what, I'm not gonna like this right now because I have to log in. If I click back, that's a bounce rate. So that means I basically left the page. Does that make sense? So I prefer that if somebody click this, that means I can stay here, but it opens a new tab. That's my recommendation. Okay. Same thing goes for Google Plus. Google Plus is not working, by the way. Okay. Looks like you forgot to put the link. I don't you see what I'm saying. And by the way, Google Plus personal profile will be shut down. But make sure that you have the Google Plus business page. It will still stay, okay? Let's say Instagram. You don't have the custom link yet? Just go ahead and put the long one. Or you know what? Get the business page. Elegant Light. And by the way, Elegant Light, I do not know your name. Sounds interesting. Calling you Elegant Light. Elegant Light. So, make sure that you prepare. Sharon, thank you, Sharon. Good. Nice to meet you. Nice to know you, Sharon. Especially with your kind of business, I think you should have a Google business page or Google My Business. Okay, not necessarily the personal profile. All right. Thank you so much. So let's check it out. Instagram. Awesome, and I'm going to follow you because you seem like an awesome photographer. Let me just follow you quick. I'm struggling when I type my. I don't remember my password. Can you believe it? Come on, stop embarrassing me. I just forgot. I'll do it later. No, do it now. Do it now. All right. What the heck? Yeah, my finger's too fat tonight. My finger's still sleeping. Anyway, going back. Elegant Light. Oh, sorry. Elegant. What the heck was that? Okay. My God, what is wrong with my fingers? Too many accounts to remember. Too many passwords too. Yeah, I need to start using Dashlane. But this is not my machine. This is my business, my office business is desktop. So. There you go. All right. Absorbing info. So there you go. So make sure. I'll definitely follow up. I have it on my laptop right here. Let me just go to my laptop real quick. Okay, I'm gonna follow up there. Show me the light. Okay, thank you for the hearts, y'all, everyone. I really appreciate it. If you think you got a lot of value just right now, please do follow me. So if you want to learn more, let's see. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Okay. All right. So with the Instagram, same with the Pinterest. I'm very happy that you have your brand name consistent, Elegant Light, on Instagram and Pinterest and Facebook. That is so awesome that you kept it consistent. Okay, so that's awesome. Like I said, so it looks like, wow, it looks like Instagram opened by itself. You see, if I click on Instagram, it opened a new tab. Awesome. So I want you to do the same thing with Instagram, Google, or Facebook. Okay, so I can see that you have some sort of content up front, which is very good. Okay, let's see, Sharon and Laura, some cool images. This is good. I like this. So basically, what you basically did, you made a redundant links on the navigation and also as images. So that's pretty cool because if people miss it here, they can still look at it from here. We invite you to click the contact tab and schedule a consultation today. I love that because your call to action is very clear. It's very concise. I like it. I'm not sure about the tags. This is mostly for blog posts. It really doesn't matter to have it here, but I prefer that this is going to be on the sidebar of your blog post. The bottom is good. I don't see your... Here we go. This is your physical address. Imagine instead of search, why don't you put a map? Okay, put a map here and your address. Okay, and of course the phone number as well, because that creates some type of credibility. Okay, I'm assuming, let's see what kind of platform you're using on this one. Let's see, I'm assuming you are using, let's see, WordPress. Yes, you are using WordPress. That is awesome. That is awesome. So you are, let's see, in Alaska. So the keyword that people look for should be maybe encourage, right? Let's see if you show up on the search. So I'm gonna do a search for your location to see if you show up. Okay, wedding photographer. There you go. Let me see if you show up. Let me see if you show up. Do you show up here? Do you show up? Okay. Do you? I don't think so. Okay. So we need to work on that. All right. So this is like, you know, your area. I believe we are on the 4th page. Okay, no problem. That's awesome. If you're on the 4th page, eventually 1 minute workout. Okay. Eventually it should be on the front. Okay. So let me go to the 2nd page. Let's see where you at. Where you at? You're on the 2nd page. So you are close, my dear Sharon. You are very close. You are very close. All right. So this is part of the design part. Now, also notice that you don't have any type of, another suggestion, your phone number has to be extremely visible. I don't see your phone number on the top. I don't see it below on the description. Even on the bottom, it's so not easy to see. So if you want calls, you know, for somebody to book an appointment, even right here, you should have some type of form. It does look pretty for sure. You should have some type of form or a phone number, because if I click the contact page, let's see what's on the contact page. So there you go. There's a form right here. Submit, and awesome. Okay, you might want to have this. Yes, contact page is there, but you know, on the front, book me now. Yeah, book me now, contact me now. Like even right here, this area here, where it says schedule consultation today, it should be somehow the word consultation today or schedule clickable or hyperlinked to your contact page. Or you can have another button that says contact me. Yes, you can add it as a hyperlink. So if I click on consultation today, it will take you to the contact page. Or you can add a button that says, I want the consultation today, or some sort of button. You know, when you add a button, make sure the call to action button should be completely off color. What I mean by off color, not similar to the website, completely off color. So for example, let me give you some example of call to action button. You can add a phone number as happening. Yes, absolutely. Plus, we need to make sure. I haven't checked the mobile yet. I'm going to check the mobile option. So there you go. This is what I'm talking about, you know, like these sort of buttons, you know, like, you know, off color, or dark orange, dark green, completely off color, because it's a psychology. So what it does, it's a psychology, right? So your call to action button should be completely way off. What I mean by that, it should not be the same color as the website. Maybe you can use dark orange, dark red. Does that make sense? Sure. Just when it comes to the font, make sure that the fonts are consistent. Like in your website, I see you have this kind of font and this one, and that's about it. You don't want to have 2 to 3 fonts on the whole site. 2 is maximum, is my recommendation. Okay, and make sure when it comes to mobile, that we have to think mobile right now, because we have to make sure that it's very easy to navigate on the mobile device. So these are my suggestion. You know, make it hyperlink like Bruce said, or a call to action button, even a phone number. Okay, so you can increase calls that way. And of course, on the bottom, if you can put a map right here, that will look good with the address. Okay. Okay, and make sure you write these notes. Write these notes and talk to your developer. I see you have a developer right here called Website by Net Revert. Okay. Okay. Now, here's the thing about the blog. I like the fact, I like your style, that there is no distraction anywhere. So that means my focus is only to read the blog. But the only thing you miss is that you have the full blog post. So this is not recommended. So what you do, you have the title excellent, you have the image excellent, but when it comes to reading, you have to make this short, call it snippet. Like for instance, Sharon has your keys and then put continue to read more. Why? Because if you do that, if I'm looking at your blog post and it says continue to read more, I will see the next blog, which will give me an interest to come back and read that again. Does that make sense? That's what you need to do. You need to put read more. Then if I click on the blog post right now, this is the actual blog post, it's the same thing. So there's no point of clicking on it, right? And when it comes to share this, You got to give more option. People's going to miss this, okay? People's going to miss this. So I recommend if you use the Shareaholic plugin, so you can add multiple options, you know, so you can go and add let's see, let me show you. You can add the Shareaholic plugin right here, so you can get more option. Like, you know, you can give them option for, you see that? You see all these options, like, you know, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Google Plus. Give them more options. This is how it looks. Look at that. It looks pretty nice, and it'll show you how many people clicked, how many people shared. So go ahead and add this plugin called Shareaholic. Okay. All right. So I think those are the tweaks that you need to do in terms of the design. Give me a second. Let me run an analysis to a software. Okay, give me a few minutes. I'm going to run some analysis right here. Hey, everyone. Hey, how's it? Yusuf? Hey, Michelle, how are you? I'm going to run some analysis here to look at the back end of your web page. Because right now, we just talked about the front end, the design, and whatnot. I use WooRank and SEMrush to quickly run an analysis. Okay? Okay. Leave this page. Okay. Needs a t-shirt line. Okay. Give me a few seconds. Did you install Google Analytics, by the way, Sharon? Did you install Google Analytics and Google Search Console and Hotjar? Hotjar. Okay. Hotjar. So let me show you what is a Hotjar. Okay. I highly advise you to install this. Woo, like WOO, Rank, and SEMrush. I don't like Jetpack because Jetpack slows down most of the website. Okay, I don't think. Okay, so let me check. Check this out. You can try the free version. It's called Hotjar. Hotjar. The cool thing about the Hotjar, it will give you a heat map. It will tell you exactly like where your customer are looking at. Okay, that's one. It also comes with an option to record. If you know, I haven't tested this part, but you can record what people are doing on your site. So that way you can have an idea, taking those data and information to optimize your website. Okay, so check out Hotjar. I think the first option is free. Check it out. Get the code. Give it to your developer, okay? So they can add it. Okay? All right, so if y'all benefited from this, please click on number 28 right here and share it in Twitter and Facebook, please. Okay, yeah, Yoast is awesome, but you have to do some work. Installing Yoast is not going to optimize your site. You still have to do some work, like the keyword research and putting the title tag and the meta tag and whatnot to make it be effective. Then you also have to use the Google Search Console to submit for indexing, okay? So let me see the status right here. I forgot to check the speed. Google speed test. Hotjar, Google Analytics, and Google Search Console. Okay, Hotjar, Google Analytics, and Google Search Console. Are you doing more? Yes, I will do it. I will do it. Yes, I will do it. Bear with me. I'm just running a couple of tests here. For the speed matters. Speed matters for two reasons: for the awesome experience for your customer and for the search engine as well. But I focus more on the customer experience because that's what matters. What was the third? Google Search Console. Google Search Console, aka Google Webmaster Tool. That's what they used to call it. All right. I'm going to analyze the speed of your site using Google Speed Page Test. And I'm going to see how is mobile friendly or not. So check this out. Looks like your speed is not good. Okay. Our recommendation, we have a team of developers and coders and SEO expert. Yeah, Google Search Console. So your speed is not good. So our recommendation is that you have to be at least 85% and up. So on the mobile device, the speed is 53 out of 100. On the desktop, 70. And mostly because the images. Okay? Mostly because of images. Remember, when you upload your images, SEMrush, WooRank, WOORank.com. I use those. I use many, but those are most basic. Great to you. If it sounds great, don't worry, just put a note, okay? So right now, when it comes to images, folks, make sure the the file, the size of the file of any images on the website should not be more than 600 kilobyte. Okay, write this thing down. I mean, I recommend not more than a 1 megabyte, but the image of your file, when you upload the file, it should not be more than 600 kilobyte. Okay, that's one. And let's see. When it comes to the tool, this is mostly technical stuff. What is the best thing to use for images? I mean, you can use JPEG, PNG, and GIF. It doesn't matter. But the point is that the size of the file should not be more than 1 megabyte, or not more than, in fact, when I went to the Google event today, they basically said that not more than 600 kilobyte. Okay. I don't have a web developer. So, well, we have a developer, so we can talk about that. All right. What was the social media button? It's a Shareaholic, Bruce. WordPress should resize it for you. Yes, it resizes it for you, but it's still, it can resize the dimension, but the file size still big, because in WordPress you can set it up under the setting what's the size of the dimension. You can get up to like 2000, but in most cases it is best that if you upload the size of the file, you know, when you upload the file, don't put like a 20 megabyte, you know, a file size. You're gonna kill your website. So right now it says that most of the images, if I click on show how to fix, it says like 300, let's see, reduce size, 400. Yeah, so you need to reduce the size of these images. So what you do, there is a plugin called WP Smoosh It. Smoosh It! Let me show you. So use this plugin because you have a WordPress, right? How do you get them without losing quality? Software, like, you know, Photoshop, you can still keep the quality. So use this plugin, try this one. Yes, use Photoshop compress images. The quality will still stay the same. You can use this plugin, go ahead and write it down, WP Smoosh, okay? Or WP Smoosh It. So try this one and see if you can reduce the size of the images, then go back to the Google speed page and see if it does anything with this number. Okay, some of the stuff are technical, so you can send this link to your web developer and they can tweak it, because some of them are required coding. I don't like to do coding. I'm not good at coding. Okay, but I have a team that does all the work. But is it cold there? It is getting a little bit, Joanne. Not yet. It is getting a little bit cold, but not yet. Okay. So what is the website to check the speed? Just Google speed page inside. Just go to Google and do a search for Google speed test. Do a search for Google speed test, and this one right here, page speed inside Google developer. Once you go there, put your website, right, like that, analyze, very nice, okay, and that's it. Then just send this whole link to your developer and they should be able to fix it, because some of them require coding. Okay, that's one. Secondly, another tool from Google is called mobile friendly test. Unfortunately, it looks like your website is not mobile friendly, and this is dangerous. And I'll tell you why it's dangerous. Because this year in April, I think 21st or 22nd, Google made an announcement that every website has to be mobile based. If it's not, there's a chance that when somebody look for your kind of businesses locally from their mobile device, there's a chance that your website might not open or might not show up. Okay, so is your website responsive based though? It's supposed to be responsive based. Okay, if not, see if your developer can convert the site into responsive based. Okay, it has to be mobile friendly. I will work on getting that up. Yeah, it has to be mobile friendly. Make sure the text is very easy to read, very easy to click on the number. The phone number on the website should be clickable. You don't want people to kind of write the number. Does that make sense? So you need to, because having a website to be mobile friendly is actually help with the SEO. I was having issues when I had it on mobile. Well, let me know if you need any help, because it has to be responsive. Don't use, I mean, there's a plugin that can make your website look like for mobile. Let me see, what is it called? Let's see, what is it called? I don't remember. It was for like a mobile WP. I don't know, what is it? I totally forgot. Mobile edition. There was a plugin, I forgot. We have to re-edit it in the mobile version too. Well, again, your developer can actually convert it into responsive based. Okay, So, but this is very important. Your website, it's a must. It's not like an option. Sharon, it's a must. You have to go mobile, okay? Because Google a few weeks ago made an announcement saying that the majority of the search is actually done on the mobile devices versus the desktop and the laptop. Okay, what's up, Lisa? How are you? Good to see you. All right, so make sure it's responsive based. All right, I have another tool I use called GT Metrics. Okay. So let's see what GT metrics are. Another site for checking the speed. Okay. I also use Responsonator. Like, you know, Terminator. Responsonator. I'll misspell it for the heck of it. So Lisa, were you at the social day event? Was that you with Alex and Katya and Melanie? Was that you? Awesome. I figured you all are having fun. So this is another website called Responsonator. Get to the chopper now. All right. So this website will show you how your website looks like on most of the most popular devices. As you can see, your website is not mobile friendly, and this is not good. This is going to cause a concussion on people's fingers when they try to enlarge it. Okay. So it shows in iPhone Plus, Galaxy, all kinds of mobile devices. Okay, if it's mobile, go back to Responsonator and put your website and check it out and see if it looks very easy on the mobile side. Okay. All right, let's see here what's going on. So your speed is actually good according to GT metrics. You have a good speed, and it just you need some sort of a caching browser. Maybe you can talk to your hosting provider, see if they can. Oh, you see Jetpack. Jetpack is slowing down your site too. So there you go. So remove the Jetpack and maybe use Shadowholic instead. All right. Okay. Yeah, you can replace the Jetpack with a Shadowholic and see what happens. Go back to GT metrics and go back to the Google speed page and see if you can push the speed to at least 85% out of 100. If you need any help, let me know. Now, so any question about the front, about the usability factor, about the design, any question? Because now we're going to get into a little bit of technical stuff. Okay. All right. Technical stuff right here. Let's see if I have Firefox. Any questions so far? I know I'm still looking at one website. It's going to take us a while. So I already have one page of awesome. The software you use to check, it's that free. WooRank is not free. Only one time it's free. Same thing with SEMrush. These are not free sites. These are actually paid version. Okay, and we use several. So I'm just using some of those for our company. All right. Yes, WooRank, not L. Woo, yeah, WOO rank.com. Check it out. Check it out. Search status 4.0. Where did it go? Where did it go? What the? WooRank. Rank. WOO rank. Like, you know, ranking. God, what's wrong with this stuff? Okay, let me see. Yeah, there you go. WooRank. There you go. I'm just trying to get this extension for Firefox. It's called Search Status, baby. Search Status. What is the website for? Okay, let me show you. So when it comes to your website, a few things you have to look into. You have a low traffic, and you do not have. Let's see. You do not have. Yes, you do not have Google Analytics, Sharon. You have to install Google Analytics. So for that, there's a plugin from Yoast, right? Yoast has the plugin for SEO, but he also has a plugin for Google Analytics. Okay, so when you do a search in the plugin section, look for Google Analytics by Yoast and install that. In fact, if you want me to help you, you can send me the access to your website later on, and I can do a Periscope and show you how to configure your Google Analytics and how to install the plugin and whatnot. Yes, there's a one plugin from Google Analytics. It's from Yoast. Okay, so you need to install that because you're missing it because I don't see it. It's not there. And of course, install. Hey Bob, how are you? Good to see you, man. So yeah, send me a direct message and I can help you out. So install the Google Analytics, the Hotjar, and I'm assuming you don't even have a Google Search Console. These three are very, very important because it will tell you exactly whether your website is properly optimized or not. Okay. Let's see. Load time is slow. That needs to be fixed. Let's see. Of course, it's not mobile friendly. That has to be fixed. I'm glad you have a blog, but your domain going to expire. Is hotjar.com. Your domain is going to expire in, well, it was going to expire in 1 year. Okay. You don't have an XML sitemap. This is very, very important. Okay. You don't have an XML sitemap. This is something that when the search bots come to your website, when you set up the XML sitemap, it makes it easier for them to basically navigate through all your pages, and it makes it easier for them to index your web pages for proper, relevant content. So we need to add that. You don't have it, which means we need to use the Yoast and the Google Search Console. Really? That's kind of odd because MailChimp is just a code outside. Brain freeze. Brain freeze. Okay. Google Publisher, you also need to add you need to attach your Google business page to your website. Okay. Also, you are missing a lot of alt tag. Alt tag basically means the images that you upload on the website. Here's the thing. The images, and write this thing one down. Again, do not make the size of the file more than 600 kilobyte or 1 megabyte. When you upload the file, make sure that the file has a relevant keyword-based name. For instance, picture of myself is going to say yusufchowdhury.jpg. So once I upload it, I have to give it an alt tag or alt text. So this is why, because the alt tag or the alt text tells the search engine what the image is about, and plus it helps people with disability or blind people to understand what that page is. So if I'm going to put an alt tag or alt text for my profile image, I'm going to say a profile image of Yusuf Chowdhury. That's my alt text. Then I can add the keyword after that. Okay, my web address looks weird when I do a copy and paste when trying to post a specific JSON. Okay, I'll definitely check that. Okay, so we need to fix that. That needs to be fixed because you have 15 images that none of them has alt text. So we need to take care of those. Okay, and your homepage says elegant light photography. Encourage wedding photographers. That is okay. I prefer encourage wedding photographers than the brand name. There's nothing wrong with having the brand name up front. It's actually fine. Yes, you have 15 images that doesn't have the alt text. Let me show you. Right now in Google, all right. Okay, right now in Google looks like that. So when somebody do Google search for your homepage, it will say elegant light photography. Encourage wedding photographers. Okay, honey pot. Elegant and unique wedding photography in Anchorage, Alaska, showcasing the modern glamour in every bride. Okay, so the good thing is you kept. Yes, I'm on Catch Me. You kept the length of the title tag because the title tag should not exceed more than 70 characters. The meta description will not exceed more than, I think, 156 or 159. Now, having a keyword on the title tag has an effect or ranking factor on SEO. The meta description doesn't help with the SEO, but it does help with the click. So instead of making a statement, how about putting some sort of call to action or talking to your audience? For example, are you looking for the best wedding photographer in Anchorage, Alaska? We are such and such. Click the link above. Or view our portfolio or view our project. If you make it a little bit enticing and interesting, then that might increase the click on the site. Okay, so this is just for the homepage. Okay, this is just the homepage, but you have to do the same exact thing for every single page. All right, and it says here track user activity because it's asking you to add analytics. You need to work on link building and optimize the images for your website. So your priority task really is to install the analytics, work on more link building. That means not just writing the content on your website, but having an article submitted somewhere else, or doing a PR content, or maybe doing some sort of guest blog, or using social media to get more traffic back to your site. So that's what they're saying, because link actually matters. Any website gives traffic back to your website is actually considered something very helpful. So you don't have enough link pointing back to your site. Okay, so these are some of your tasks that you need to work on to improve your, maybe increase more traffic and eventually put you on the front page, because right now you're on the second for just one key phrase. Now let me go to this website real quick. I use for Firefox, there is a extension called Search Status. If you have a Firefox browser, you can install this extension called Search Status, and let me show you what it does. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's see, what is this? What is this? What did it go? This add-on thing. What did it go? Extension. There you are. There you have preference. And the start on the toolbar. On the left, maybe. Let's see if you show up. Let's see where you at. Where you at? All right. I'm trying to add this extension on the Firefox. Oh, there you go. It's right here. Let me fix it. I'm just going to the settings and preference. I'm going to put it not left. I'm going to put it right. There you go. All right. Let's see. Where are you at? Where are you at? You still there? No, dude. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to set up this extension real quick. Toolbar. Navigation. There you go. So I added it right there. There you go. Okay. All right. So there you go. I added this extension. It's called right there. You see the search status 4.0 for Firefox. Okay. So I added this right here. So what I can do right now, I can, click on the home page, of course, and I'm going to click on this, right-click the search status, and I'm going to look for meta tags. Okay, so there you go. So now, in the meta tag, it shows me, like the home page, the title says Elegant Light Photography, Anchorage Wedding Photographer, 60 character, good. Then the description, elegant and unique wedding photography by this, showcasing, you have to change that a little bit. This thing, keyword meta tags, does not help with the search engine whatsoever, especially Google, so you don't have to use it. You can completely remove it. If you want to have it, it doesn't harm, remove it, it's up to you. In fact, your competitor will look at it and they're trying to figure out what kind of key phrases you are using. Description, I think that's from your page. And these are your socials. So that's for the home page. So let's go and look at About Us page. Okay. So I'm clicking on About Us right now. So let's go ahead and check the meta tag for the About Us. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Why you not? Okay. For About Us. Yes, it's already saved in Catch Me. All right. So this is for About Us page. About Elegant Light Photography. Stylish wedding photographer in Anchorage, Alaska. Elegant light photography. Okay, there is something you did right and there's something you did wrong. First of all, you repeated the keyword, the brand name twice, and that can be considered a keyword stuffing. Okay, what I would suggest is this. What I would do is stylish wedding photographer in Anchorage, Alaska by, or the divide, elegant light photography. So remove the first part, what it says about, remove this part. Just keep stylish wedding photographer because that's your second keyword. That's very smart of you, Sharon. That's your second keyword, and good job on that, because a lot of people don't even do that. They use the same keyword all over the place. So you did a good job right here, okay? Description, this is your meta tag. Here's the problem. with the meta, unique and elegant wedding photography based in Anchorage, Alaska. Give it more substance. Give it more, hey Sky, how you doing? Give it more enticing offer. Like, if this is your about page, the purpose, write this thing down. The purpose of the meta tag is to describe briefly what that page is about. Does that make sense? So you have to describe it. Hey Sky, good to see you. Briefly, what is that page about? So you can say, are you looking for this sort of services? Click above, click the link, you know, view our portfolio, you know, make it very interesting rather than just saying statement, okay? And again, you don't need this. If you keep it, there's no harm done right there. All right, so that's the about page. So make those changes. Let's look at the portfolio and see what you have on the portfolio, okay? Give it a few minutes, still thinking. All right, so that's a portfolio, all right? So let's look at the title tag on your, for your, what you call it, for your, come on, show, there you go, meta tag. Okay, portfolio, stylish wedding photographer. Okay, here's the problem right here. You repeated the same keyword or key phrase from the about on the portfolio. Don't do that because that can be considered keyword stuffing. Change the keyword to something else. Okay, so you want to have to change that because it's the same thing that you have it on the about, and you are going to confuse the search engine. Okay, what is this page about? Okay, I like the description. We have such a wonderful client that we end up falling in love with most of their images, making it quite a conundrum to select images for our. Okay, that's kind of. But you see, the problem with this one, Sharon, the meta description should not exceed 156, and you exceeded to 193. You gotta shorten this area. Okay, you gotta shorten it. All right, and pick up another key phrase instead of stylish again. So let's go ahead and check out your investment. Let's check out the investment page. Okay, and see how that's worked. See if you did the on-site SEO correctly on that one. All right, investment. Let's see, investment again. Ooh, another mistake. Another mistake, my dear. You gotta change the keyword. It cannot be the same thing. All right. Got that, Sharon? Okay. And the description, 200? 200? No, the description has to be at least like, you know, again, 156. Because what happens when you exceed the 156, it's gonna be dot. Okay. So please fix that. All right. Fix that, please. Now let's go look at blog. Let's look at the blog page. The blog page. Elegant light photography. Encourage wedding photography. Keyword has to be changed. Something else. Pick something else. Description. Encourage wedding. Yes. And on those keyword has to be relevant. So if you talk about a stylish wedding in the content, then use that. Encourage wedding and event photographer. Elegance and class combined to create stunning memories and lasting impression on location or in our downtown studio. So you are close. This is good. I like the description right here. So keep that. Just make sure, you know, check the Yoast and make sure it's, you know, I think it's 156. But your keyword on the title tag has to be changed. How can something so nerdy be so entertaining? Indeed, Lisa, indeed. You know, this stuff is so boring, so I gotta make sure y'all paying attention. All right. So there you go. Because right now, Sharon, you're getting a $300 consultation at no cost here at Periscope through yusufchowdhury. Okay. All right. So we're gonna fix that, and after you fix it, make sure you show it to me and run it by WooRank one more time. Frequently asked questions. Let's see this one right here. Let's see. Oh my God! Again, what's going on? What's going on, Sharon? What's going on? You'll be in trouble. You'll be in trouble. Change the keyword, please, based on the content. And oh my God, 296? No, please, I beg you. I beg you to lower this. Okay? In fact, you're more than welcome to give me access. No shame. It's okay. It's all good. We've all been doing this. If you give me access, maybe I can do another scope to show you how to tweak all this stuff so everyone can see how it's done. Okay? All right. Contact, of course, there's nothing in the contact. There's no content in the contact. But it's still, let's see what you have. Let's see what you have in contact page. Again, Gotta change that, my dear. Are you talking about lower amount of words? I recommend that every page should not have less than 300 words. That's my recommendation. So Sharon, change the keyword, please. Description is only 50 character. Make it more, and that's about it. Once you do all that, you have to run it one more time through WooRank and see if anything changes. Then we have to make sure that your Google Analytics and Hotjar and the Google Search Console properly installed. Because if you optimize all the pages, then I'm going to show you how you can go to. In fact, tomorrow we're doing a session on how to use the Google Search Console. What about lead pages site for search? Excellent question. Lead pages is completely separate. In fact, they are plugin. I think they still have an option for you to add the title tag and the meta tag as well. Okay, I think they do, but I haven't really tested it. But I'll definitely try to do that and give you some feedback. So once you optimize all the pages, you need to make sure that all the title tag, the meta tag, the links, everything is good. Then we're going to use the Search Console to do an index submission, because it takes the search engine anywhere between 10 to a couple of months to come back and read your website. So we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that once we optimize the pages, we'll send them a request, and within a week, everything's going to be indexed. Then we'll talk about other strategies and how to get traffic, because doing on-page SEO does not bring you traffic. You still have to promote. You still have to write content. You still have to do link building processes, okay? I'm still showing up in Google once I change to lead pages. Okay. All right. Blog post. You already have a blog, right, on the site. So you also need to have some sort of lead capture. So when I go to your blog, I don't see anything. What is a good site on WooRank? Oh, good score. I mean, I would say above 60. Above 60, yes. On your blog, if there is a way, Sharon, to have some sort of lead capture, like, subscribe to my list to get, weekly updates. So if you use MailChimp or any some sort of email capture, that's very, very important. And I don't see that you have it on the site. Okay. Shadowholic put links to other people's blog on my site. You need to turn off related content, Bruce. When you go to the settings, turn off everything except having the Shadowholic on the bottom of a blog post. Everything else, turn it off. You'll get noticed based on settings, okay? So on your blog, Sharon, have some sort of lead capture, like, MailChimp or something, because you need subscribers. So every time you do a blog post, you can send them a monthly message, hey, check out my blog. Or you can also use CoSchedule, which is another plugin. This was awesome. I would love to be next. Okay, next is Adrian. I don't know, you could have the plug into the website. Yes, you can. Okay, that's close, Bob. So that's good. We're definitely going to check on your site. Give me a few minutes, because Adriana, what's your website again? Thank you. You are most welcome. Please click on number 21 here, Sharon, and share this and tell everyone how awesome you are. Okay? And how you're going to fix your website. And we're going to make, once we add the analytics, then we're going to analyze and see how much traffic you're getting and how we can improve that traffic and make you more money. All right? Okay, I'm sorry. There was somebody else before Body to Soul that asked me to check. Okay, so I'm gonna check Body, later. True will be 3, but there was another person, Adriana. I didn't see it. Can you show me the link again? Don't worry, guys. I'll be here tonight to make sure that everyone's website is checked. Okay. Okay. Was that your website? Can you share it again, please? Can you share it again? I see it on your profile. Give me a few minutes. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And essential. Okay. Did I misspell it? ADRIENNE. Give me a few minutes. Okay, Adrian's Essential, is that your website? That's Joanne Sonia Figueroa, right? She actually sent this to me. Okay, I got it today. That's Sonia's website. That was so awesome of her to send me this mug. I was kind of like, it's kind of weird looking at me drinking. Okay, so sitting in your car. What are you doing in your car? Okay. So this is Adrian's website called Adrian's Essentials, custom clothing. All right. So that's the website. It looks like a content-based website, which is also good for the search because you have all the content up front and you're sharing all this amazing content. I like the sidebar because, again, I love when a site that is a content-based has all these offers right here, okay? So I like the clean design, easy on the eye, all right? Tons of content up front. I like it. Sign up for our newsletter, get information and announcement. Good. Okay. Let's see. About you. Who are you? Very nice. So that's you. Excellent. And talks about you a little bit. Okay, good. Looks like you need to remove the comment box from your page. Okay. I'm assuming this is also a WordPress-based website. So one advantage of your about page, make sure you add some sort of call to action that can take people back to your contact page or to your product page or your shopping page. Does that make sense? So utilize, because if somebody's interested to learn about you, who you are, what you do, at the end, there's nothing wrong putting something like, if you're interested to shop, oh, by the way, check out my store, and when people click on it, it will take them back to the shopping. And unfortunately, the shopping page is broken. That has to be fixed. But the cart, I think it's working. Yeah, so everything else, check out. Oh, you took it down? Okay. Oh, so what you need to do, are you taking it down just temporarily? If you do, you can go in the back end to Appearance menu and remove the page from the navigation. Because what happened, if somebody comes to your website and they click on it and they get this, broken links, that's a bad user experience. Yeah, cool. Okay. Then go to your when you log into your WordPress, go to the Appearance, go to menu, and just remove it from the menu. Okay. Adrian's look. Let's see, what is this? All right, some images. All right, good stuff. Who's wearing Adrian's Essential? All right, that's like a testimonial. All right, look at that. Okay, very visual because of your niche. Contact. That's a contact page, and you also have a schedule. So I don't know what's the difference between contact and schedule your appointment. Oh wow, look at the schedule. Nice. Let's see. And I see too many navigation. Okay, the too many navigation, that can be a little bit confusing. I recommend that you have just like 5. I think you did something, that's why. Nice. Uninformed tone on your images. Okay, so I recommend about you, shopping, schedule an appointment, contact us, frequently asked questions, press, and events. I mean, who's wearing, that could be like a testimonial, right? So I would say about you, right? Then make a sub-page as Adriana's looks as a sub-page. Who's wearing, that could be testimonial page by itself. Contact, Q&A, schedule an appointment, events, and blog and press. But all these should be part of the shopping. Of course, I know you can do that. Just because you disable the shopping, everyone else is showing up. So I'm 100% sure you can take care of this, okay? That should not be a problem. All right, so let me see. You have to sign up for the newsletter. What I would suggest, somehow change the color, because anytime you do a call to action, the call to action all the time should be what I call off color. That means it's not relevant, it doesn't look the website, something totally different. So maybe a color that is completely off. Why? Because that will put some type of attention indirectly, without conscious. So if I'm looking at your website, everything's white and nice, and here there's like an orange button or red button or some weird looking thing that's going to force my eye to look at it. Does that make sense? And this will bring people in to join your list. Does that make sense? So that's one option. And I also noticed there's a 2 sign up. That is confusing. You gotta only have 1. Okay? Make sure you only have 1, not 2, because this is, I don't know, this one or this one. I don't know which one should I go with. This one or this one. So only have 1. Can you change the color of the page, of a page tab? Yes, you can. It depends on the theme. If not, you have to use a custom CSS to do that. Okay? So everything else looks nice. So my suggestion on the front, have 1 opt-in feature and change the color or make some sort of cool design. And that's it. And have like, 5 to 6 navigations. And so that's what I would say. So this is pretty good. Okay? That's when it comes to the design. And it is mobile friendly. I can see that. You see that? That's responsive. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and check the speed. Let me take your site and let's check out the speed. Okay. Y'all enjoying this? If y'all enjoying this, give me thumbs up. If you're enjoying this, give me thumbs up. Okay. Okay. I know it's kind of, apologies taking a while. Just please be patient with me so I can help each one of you tonight. Tonight. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs. Thank you for the clap. Clap. Okay. Thank you for the rabbits. All right. So again, images, it's possible that images are too big. So use Smush It plugin. And the speed, as you can see, the majority is causing by the images, but it's too big. It could be your hosting provider. You need to contact them and tell them, hey, share this link with them and tell them my site is slow. Can you check on the back end and see what's going on? And we need to make sure that the speed of the site should be above 85%. Okay, a lot of this stuff requires coding. I don't do coding, but I have a team that does that. So if you need any help, just let me know later on, okay? I'll just charge you $1 million, okay? So that's the speed has to be fixed. That's in the mobile-friendly side of things. So it is mobile-friendly. That's pretty good, okay? That's pretty good, mobile-friendly. And let's go to this plugin, this system right here, GT Metrics. Let's look at your speed according to GT Metrics. I'm sorry if I keep losing connection, Asia. Apologize. But the connection seems fine here to me. All right, so I hope you wrote all the notes, Adriana. Let's see. Okay, so we need to fix that. All right, so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put your site to WooRank. And let's see what is the review says. Yes, take those notes. Yes, Scopious notes, right? Like they say, Scopious notes. All right, let's see. Okay, so you have an issue with some sort of JavaScript on the back end, images again. Remove jQuery. What are those? Let's see. Contact Form 7. Really? Jetpack again. You see that? Jetpack causing the slowness too. Follow me social button also causing problems. WooCommerce. You cannot remove that. You need it. You need the WooCommerce anyway. All right. Okay, that's good. That's fine. That is fine. All right. So that's the. Adrian, that's the tip that I gave you for the design usability, and let's talk about the technical side right now. Okay, let's talk about the technical stuff. You have a 70 score, which is really good. What they're asking here: optimize your internal navigation links, optimize the URLs, and optimize your site content. Because right now your homepage only says Adrian's Essential Custom Clother. I'm not sure if somebody go to Google and type custom clother. Does that make sense? So you have to figure out what kind of keyword people look for when it comes to your kind of niche and business. So you have to do some sort of keyword research, okay? You have to do some type of keyword research. You are missing a meta description on the front page. You need to add a meta description, okay? Then what else? Keyword consistency, read, share, guys, hey guys, not good. You see, all this keyword that for somehow the search engine is picking it up is not related to your niche. Does that make sense? So that's going back to the content again. Okay, so you do have alt tag for all the images. Good job on that one. You do have a Google business page, and you have a, wow, 13,000 index pages, I guess because of the blog. Broken links, don't worry about this. This is just an WordPress thing. You do have an XML sitemap. Congratulations, excellent. And mobile is good. We need to speed it up, speed the back end, and you have Google Analytics. Good job. You do have a Google Analytics. So basically, you need to let us know how many traffic you get on a daily basis. Okay. Well, with the addition of that, since you're selling code online, I recommend that you add an SSL certificate, which is a secure socket layer. It costs like maybe $50 a year from your hosting provider. Okay, so there you go. That's a quick analysis. I advise you to install this analytical tool called Hotjar. Hotjar. Yes, Bob, it's a Yoast. Yoast will create that for you. You can create the XML sitemap through Yoast, then use the Google Search Console to submit it. Okay. All right. So that's a quick analysis in the backend. So you need to fix the title tag, the meta description, and let's talk about. Let me take your site and see how did you do it on every single page. Give it with the Jetpack. Hotjar. The first one is free. Yes. The first plugin is free, so give it a try. I think for one website it's free. For the Jetpack, you can deactivate it, then run the test using the GTmetrix or the Google speed test and see if it makes any change. If it does, then keep it off. If it doesn't, then you can put it back. So let me go to Firefox right now. Okay. All right, so let's check it out. So about Adrian, did I pronounce your name right? Adrian, right? No, yeah, no, yeah, okay. So let's check it out. The title tag for your homepage. Let's see. All right, there you go. About Adrian. Adrian's Essential Custom Clother. That's it. Oh my God, you got to do a lot of work there. So you need the Yoast plugin installed. So you need to do a meta description and a keyword on the title tag. All right, so that's for the about page. My account and all this stuff, it doesn't matter, but if you want to check who's wearing Adrian's Essential, let's see the meta tag on this one. Who's wearing Adrian's Essential? Again, there's no Adrian's Essential Custom Clother. Again, that's a problem because you're using the same keyword on all the pages. Does that make sense? So you got to make sure that every page should have a relevant key phrases, relevant meta description, and those key phrases also on the content itself. Okay. If I go to contact, let me check the title tag on the meta tag on the contact. Same thing. See that? That's the. I mean, I highly recommend that you gotta change all that. So you need to do some sort of keyword research and find out what you need to put out there. We'll work my way through your catch for. Oh, no problem, Lisa. Thank you. Please do check out catch.me/yusufchowdhury. You have to do a keyword research, Adrian. You have to do a keyword research based on your niche. Like, what do people type? Or you can ask your customer, how did they find you in Google and what did they type? Then you have to use those key phrases because that's how you're going to rank organically. I'm going to give you a quick example. Just like the, what you call it? Let me see. Like, for example, if I show you, let's see if I have something. If I show you, where are the stuff? If I show you like a sample of a USB jump drive, if I just hold it right now, everyone's going to say different answers. Some going to say it's a memory stick. Some going to say jump drive. Some going to say flash drive. So same thing with the business. Not everyone's going to type custom clothing. So you have to do a keyword research. And in fact, go to catch.me/yusufchowdhury. I did a scope on keyword research and some ideas. So check that one out to understand how to do keyword research. Once you do the keyword research, this will give an idea how your customer are behaving and what they're looking for. Then you can optimize the pages for those. Eventually, when you start writing a lot of content and pushing the pushing the traffic to the site. Eventually, Google going to, it depends. It might take 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. It doesn't matter. There's no guarantee, but it will take a while for you to organically show up for those, key phrases. Right now, you don't have a proper on-page, on-site SEO. There is no relevant key phrases, no meta tag, so that has to be fixed. Does that make sense? So that's it. So I hope you wrote those notes, and if you have any questions, do let me know. My website takes info from lady's post. Interesting. So who was next? Who was next? Be honest. Who was next? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? You're welcome. Who was next? 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 Yes. Body to solution, right? Body to solution. Someone in front of you. All right. What are you? But okay, let me see. Body to solution. Anna. Okay. So let me check that. Let me check. Body to soul. Okay, that's what it is. Soul. I got soul. Okay. Let's see. Let me follow you too. Let's see. Body to soul. All right. Body to soul. Did I follow you, Adriana? Adrian? Did I follow you? No? Okay, so let's see right here. I'm going to keep this. Marriage of God. Let's see. Essential. Did I follow you? Essential. Let's see. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Okay. Usually I just would know. I don't be in trouble. I'll be like, all right. Okay. So give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds. Let me put all this link on the tools real quick. The speed of the site, the mobile, and the WooRank. Okay. Let's see. I haven't even used SEMrush. I'll probably use it tomorrow. Have you called and kicked me out? How dare he? Okay. Maybe he needs you. Go to him, Spend some time, spend some quality time. You can watch the replay. All right. Okay, cool. The speed. Needs some help. You are mobile friendly, very good. He's bringing me food. I guess I will keep him. Yes, he knows his skills. He knows his. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart man. I would do the same. Okay. Let's see. Okay, cool. So here we go. This is body to soul. There you go. And you said you built it by yourself? Hey, Frankie. Assalamu alaikum, akhi. How are you? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you for joining tonight. So you said you built it by yourself. Well, that's awesome that if you did it by yourself. I mean, this is that is awesome, Anna. Okay. Wa alaikum assalam, akhi. So first thing first. First of all, I want to say it is awesome that you build it by yourself. Seriously, I mean, that's great. A lot of people don't know how to do that. But for you, you did awesome. But please, I'm going to give you some advice to tweak it a little bit, okay? Just bear with me. Don't hate me. And using Wix. All right. Using Wix. All right, let's see. First thing first. Is this mobile? Yes, it is, because it says here it's mobile friendly. There you go. So that's something good from Wix. It's mobile friendly. When it comes to speed, unfortunately, this is something you can't do anything about it. Since you are using Wix, you don't have access to the coding system. Okay? That is something, unfortunately, you cannot do anything about it. Okay? That's one of the drawbacks when you go to Wix or Weebly or Squarespace, that you don't have full control like the WordPress platform. So that's the first thing. Secondly, this whole wide area. What's going on, Nicholas? Good to see you, man. we call this dead spot. Yeah, we call this dead spot. What's body to soul? We make the earth as beautiful as we make you. But there's nothing else here. There's no content. I need more content. I need to know, what is this body to soul? Okay? I'm sure you put on the about, but if you can leave some sort of content on your homepage, maybe at least 300 words or 250 words on the homepage, that's one of my suggestions. Somehow I need to figure out this image here is not, of course, it's like kind of faded style, but if you look at it from outside perspective, it is kind of distracting because I'm not sure what is the significance of this image. Is it supposed to be in the middle? Is it supposed to be the background? I'm not sure. Does that make sense? Okay, so maybe if you're going to write some content right here, maybe you can bring the image right there with some sort of content to make it, kind of a little bit stand out. So I was like, just do that. When we go to about, okay, this is good. You have some content in the about section, but you are missing images. Because of your niche, I recommend that you add some sort of cool images right here, so that'll be easy on the eye. Okay. Secondly, the background. This background is too distracting. You need to make sure, we need to focus on the user experience. You got to make sure that the focus is right here. If I'm going to read, I want to focus right here. I don't want to focus on the background because, again, that is distraction. I'm having a hard time to read this because they're distracting me. Okay. Hey Donna, good to see you. Thank you for joining. We're doing a review on websites for the on-page SEO. Salon team. Okay, that's awesome. I like that. And Walker, Greg, I can't pronounce his name. Anyway, but you see, there's an empty spot here. Is this for we are hiring now or something? Sorry. So these are good. We might want to put some bio right here for the hairstylist, his passion, his skills and whatnot. Just fill that one up. Okay, and of course remove this area. Coming soon. Okay, you can put coming soon or something else right here. Don't keep it empty because people are like, what's going on here? Is this like the black hole, the dark side? I don't know. Let me turn off the light. Okay, all right, cool. I'm just messing with you. And for some reason, everything changed. Okay, reviews. Okay, there is one review. There's a video there. Wow, that's a professional video. Ooh, wow. That's a professional video. Wow. Man.
It's a personal connection with my clients.
Wow, that's awesome. Sorry, I gotta watch this.
Sold in 2009.
Because it's professionally made. Wow.
That was actually,
you know what? I wish this video was on the front page. To be honest.
They were struggling and they were about to,
you know, I wish this video was on the front page. So professional.
$5 in my bank account.
You're starting with a story, which is very good.
I knew that I could run.
The only thing.
I just took it.
The only thing it's very nice. I've seen Bruce is right here. Bruce is also a videographer. He can give you some tips as well. I like this story-like professional video. The only thing is, it's 3 minutes. Right? It's 3 minutes. Okay. Shareaholic, Adrian. Shareaholic. If this, I prefer if this is, the video is awesome. Yes. Really, really, the video is very good. Whoever did the video for you, awesome. Okay. But I prefer if this video right here. I prefer if that video is right here. But the only difference is though, I mean, it's 3 minutes. I recommend any video up front should be like not more than 1 minute. But for now, just go ahead and put it up here. Remove this. Maybe put the video right here or right here on the side and move this on the side. So there's two designs. You can have the video right here and this right there and the copy on the bottom. Or you can have the video and the content on the bottom. Okay? So move this a little bit up. Have the video right here and the content below the video. Because once I come to your page, guess what? You know what? I want to watch that video. What is it about? So I think it was not replaced correctly. I think it should be on the front page. Okay? When it comes to review, okay, so here's another problem. It is best if you get review through Google. Since you're a local business, right? What you need to do, Anna, go here. Moz.com/local, okay? Go to moz.com/local. Okay, Anna? Go here, then type the name of your business. I'm going to type water to soul. Okay? What's the zip code? What is the zip code? What is the zip code? What is the zip code? Here's a zip code right here. Alright, that's a zip code. Yeah, let's go to the zip code. There you go. Let's see your local listing. Okay? Because your local business, you have an actual store. Is this your address right here? I see too many. Which one is the address? This one? Or this one? Or this one? Let me look at your website here. 3601 Cox Road, Suite B. Okay, there are a few problems. Well, there's a few problems. You have a duplicate listing. See that? So this has to be resolved. This has to be resolved. So because this can put you in trouble. So the one that is verified is this one, but it doesn't have the correct Suite B, and everything is in capital. So if I click on this one, let's see where you are listed. Where are you listed? Let's see. So you have a 39%, and you need to have at least 85%, 83%. So you have it on Google Plus business page, almost like 50%. Everything has to be 100. Okay, all these has to be 100. Let me check the other one, the verified one. It looks like the same. Yeah. So what's going to happen, Anna? You got to fix all these. You got to make sure that your local listing is above 88%. And there you go. You see, you have 92% in Google, has to be 100, 100 in Facebook. You are missing in City Search, Super Pages, a couple of other places right here. So if you can claim them. When it says incomplete, you can click on incomplete and see exactly what's missing, like the pictures, the category, and fix it from there. So what is this for? This is for you if you have an actual office or studio. This is for your local search listing, for local business. So when somebody's searching a wedding photographer or a salon in your area, and you show up through Google Map or Yelp, that's what it's for. I highly recommend this is something you need to use it, and it can be also considered another way to get some sort of backlink to your website. Yes, check it out. So Anna, go and take care of this. You gotta make sure delete, remove the duplicate addresses, because that can get you in trouble through the search. And yeah, moz.com/local. Okay, /local. moz.com/local. Okay. Yep, a lot of work to do, but you know what? You're getting it at Yusufied prices. Okay. All right. So going back right here, the review, I prefer the review to be in Yelp, in Facebook, and Google, because those are very authentic. If you want to put it on the website, take a snapshot of those reviews and put it right here. And of course, this is image kind of way off. It's kind of, again, distracting. Maybe it should be in the middle or something like that, okay? From design point of view. Service menu, okay, these are your services. All right, not bad. Good stuff. Yeah, look at that. That's fun. That's pretty, I like this picture. It's hilarious. I like it. The reviews are from a paid software. What does that mean? Explain to me. I don't like the sound of paid software. That's scary. Paid software. You don't need to pay to get reviews. You know that, right? Is it through a scheduled appointment? Let's see. Demand force. I'm not sure what is that. I don't recommend. I mean, personally, I don't know what do you mean by. So people schedule an appointment and they give you reviews, or how does that work? Because yes, it was for search engine. Because the review has to be very organic. So Google Plus, having the review on the Google page, on your Facebook page, on Yelp, on Super Pages is much more authentic. Because here I don't see people's face. If this person doesn't have his pictures through Google or Facebook, I don't know if this is true or not. Because a lot of time, even Yelp got in trouble. Well, people putting fake reviews. Does that make sense? I'm not saying these are fake. They could be your customer. If it's working, it's fine. But use Moz Local and start having reviews on all those places. In fact, my recommendation for your shop, you need to put you need to put on your door, like, you know, when somebody, before they come, hey Kim, welcome back. When they go to your store, right, on the door itself, you should have Google check-in, Facebook, Yelp. Does that make sense? That will for Square, so people know that you are you have a social media presence. When they go inside your salon, make sure there's some sort of tabletops, or maybe in the back, or, you know, some sort of sign says check-in, get a discount, get an offer, you know, bring your friend, get, you know, stuff like that, because you want to make sure that the social media is extremely interactive, especially with your kind of business, like on Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. Okay. All right. So back to the website. Location. That's your location. The map, it looks like it should be like, you know, not like this. It should be like very close, like that. Okay. Is that your map? Is that your map? Is that correct? Doesn't look like from the photo. This looks like a mansion. So I think you have to fix the map, I guess. Right or no? Yeah, that looks like some sort of warehouse. That's not the right map. Am I right, Anna? The other side, you mean like this side? Oh, okay. So you gotta move the somehow the dot. You know, there's a tool for that. I can probably send you later through Twitter that you can move the dot somewhere here. Okay. All right. Blog. Let's see. Oh, you basically create a free version of WordPress blog. Okay. So the traffic, what happens when you have a separate link, the traffic doesn't stay on your site. The traffic goes to an external link, which is right here. See? I wish your site was built on WordPress from day one, so you can have everything in one place. So same thing as I was telling Shannon, when you have the title right here, the image, make sure you have, like, you know, in the salon, then click read more. ATL 99 in the house. Thank you for joining tonight. Okay, so make sure you put a snippet instead of the whole blog post. Make sure you have a snippet, then, like, you know, a title, an image, then read more. Okay, go ahead and do that, because that way I can see all the posts instead of having the full post up front. And my advice is do blog once a week. Okay, once a week, and share them on the social. Life coaching, salon coaching. So you do teach other expert in your kind of niche and business. That's pretty cool. That is awesome. So there you go. Okay. All right. Any more question about the design aspect in the usability, Anna? Any more question before we get into some of the technical stuff? Anything else? That cup is weird. It's actually by Sonia. Awesome, you took notes. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the thing with the Wurang. Develop a link building plan for your website. That means you have to do more. Yes, you have to do more link building. That means a press release, a traffic coming back from a different link to back to your website. Optimize your page titles and optimize site content. Unfortunately, your website doesn't have content because you created a separate link for WordPress. There's no content on your site. So that's one of the drawbacks of having a Wix website, okay? So let me show you right here real quick. So on your homepage, all it says body to soul. It doesn't say Virginia, best salon, whatever. So there's no keyword on your home title. The meta description, and instead of explaining what that page is about, you only have the address. So that's incorrect. All right? Even though you have a Google business page, somehow it's not attached to your website, so you need to attach it to your website. Everything else looks okay because it's a proprietary platform. I could redirect it to my paid version of WordPress. Well, when it comes to WordPress, let's talk about that later, because you have a free version of WordPress.com. When it comes to the paid version, you have to have your own domain, which you have right now, and a separate web hosting. You know, like a SiteGround or a Bluehost or HostGator or WP Engine, and you actually pay the hosting provider, not WordPress.com, because even if you pay it, it is still not it's still considered under the free version. It is still considered that you are under the platform. Okay, so check out my scope on WordPress, because there's a two different factor in having a self-hosted WordPress. Bobby in the house, having a self-hosted WordPress versus WordPress.com. Even the .com has a paid version, so be careful. We'll talk about that later, okay? So let's see. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's see. Gotta fix the speed. The structure markup, you can't do anything about it because that's just Wix, and they're not going to give you access to their. They're not going to give you access. Sufyan, how are you? They're not going to give you access to your to their coding. So unfortunately, you can't do anything about this. And this is something required from Google, but you don't have a control for it. That's why I don't recommend to people Wix and Weebly and all the other stuff. I highly recommend people to have their own website using a domain name and a hosting provider and a self-hosted WordPress, so you can add these kind of stuff. Okay. All right, so there is no on-site SEO. You have a Google Analytics. Let us know how many traffic do you get on a daily basis. You don't have enough backlink. You need more backlink pointing back to your site. I'm sorry, Frankie, I didn't see it. I'll check it out. Okay, so now let's go to right here. Okay, so on the home page, I guess there's no keyword. There's no keyword on the home page. Let's click the About page. How much do I charge? $1 million. It depends, and it depends. And I'm sure people like us that don't know how to use WordPress. Not just Wix. You have Weebly. You have Squarespace. You can also get the site builder through all the hosting provider. But in the long run, you should have a WordPress because like the program that you have for coaching, you can have your own videos and a membership program. You can do a lot of stuff. So that's why I recommend WordPress. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Anna, if you have any question, we'll talk about that. Do you evaluate the website? Yes. All right. So Anna, on the About page, same thing. There is no keyword, as you can see. There is no key phrases on the About page. There's no meta tag. I'm assuming none of your on pages has that, so you don't have an on page SEO. Yeah, there you go. I figured. Yeah, you don't have on-site SEO on any of the pages. If I go to reviews, let's see. Yeah, same thing. You don't have a keyword on the title tag. There's no proper meta description. Let me go to services. Same thing. I'm using a search status extension for Firefox. Okay, search status 4.0 extension for Firefox. Same thing. So there you go, Anna. What you need to do first, you have to do a keyword research to find out what your customer look for your kind of business. Then I think in Wix, I think they should have an option to add title tag for every pages. So go ahead and put the keyword first, then your brand name and a description what that page is about. Okay, because you completely don't even have on-page SEO done on your site. And unfortunately, that's one of the drawback with Wix and Weebly, all those kind of sites. Okay, even though they're simple and easy and nice, but I'm going to be very biased because we build on WordPress and that's what we use for all our clients. I recommend using the WordPress because in the long run, it's a good investment because you can expand and take your website to the next level. Does that make sense? So there you go. Any more questions, Anna? Any more questions? Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. Hey, Bobby, where are you? Bobby. Yes. All right, so Bob, your turn. No problem, Anna. Just send me a direct message. We can talk from there. Let's see. He was ready with that. This is Sonia. Sent me this today. Sonia sent me this mug. Okay, she's another scoper, real estate scoper. Sent me this. I was like, looks odd. Okay, Bob. Let's see. Let's look at Bob's website. I'm sorry, Bob. Can you please? You know what, Bob? I'm sorry. Can you share one more time? And I couldn't see the website on your profile. You had to put on your profile, brother. Okay, True Online Riches. True Online Riches. Okay, let's see. Give me a few minutes so I can pull it up everywhere. True Online Riches. Sweet, Bruce, sweet. And by the way, folks, you can follow Bruce because he's an awesome professional videographer. True Online Riches. I like it. Content based. I love content based website. You know what? I love content based website. Very easy. Stick to the point. And I love you too for using WordPress, my brother. Home, YouTube channel tips, logo design Studio Pro, about. Check this out. Now it's 22 out of 100. Oh no. Okay. All right. Oh, come on, Bob. I got one domain, brother. One domain. I got to pick somebody else after you. Okay, maybe you can come back. So, here's a very, very simple, basic site. True Online Riches. Home. It's all content, blog post. I'm assuming you are like one of those YouTube experts, so that's why you have YouTube channel tips. Logo design Studio Pro. I'm not sure how is that related, but I can consider you a YouTube expert. Right? I would consider you a YouTube expert just by looking at the YouTube channel tips. Logo design studio, that could be part of your business, I think. Part of your, it's a software that does logo design studio pro. I see. It kind of really throw me off, to be honest. It really throw me off. Like, huh? It's like saying, I'm a doctor and I also, cut grass. Pick your services. You see what I'm saying? I'm a surgeon. I'm an eye surgeon, but I also, shine shoes with this awesome chemical stuff. Well, there's nothing wrong with shining shoes. It's a job, but it's a confusion. Does that make sense? I'm a doctor, and at the same time, I'm a car, what do you call it? Car racer, whatever. A grass doctor. Medical marijuana. Okay, if it makes you money, that's good. Keep it, Bob. Of course, if it makes you money, why not? Keep it. I mean, the cool thing about this site, and actually why I like it, because it's a content base. So my suggestion, Bob, is when I looked at the domain name True Online Riches, I thought you're one of those online internet marketer guru wannabe. Okay, so that does not fit. Again, don't change it. I'm just saying my opinion. You don't have to change it. I'm just saying what I think. If you know James Whitmore, do you know James Whitmore? You probably know him, who also does YouTube stuff, free YouTube lessons. If you can put a tagline, and instead of True Online Riches, YouTube something. Does that make sense? That will give an idea. Oh, okay, so you are actually a person who knows about YouTube stuff. You're the expert in YouTube, so I'm going to come to you to learn from you. Does that make sense? And I will do the same thing. If you can just add one tagline that tells me you are a YouTuber, that's it. And yes, and everything else can stay as it is. Does that make sense? That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I just love the simplicity of your site. I love things very simple. I like that. There's a lead, very simple capture, free YouTube lessons. And guess what? I'm going to put my name right there. Yeah, I'll subscribe. Why not? Why not, huh? There you go. Congratulations. All right. One suggestion when you go to get response, Bob, make sure that it redirect me back to your site. Because right now I'm like, what happened to the site? What should I do? I don't know how to use the internet. I'm lost. You know what I'm saying? Go to get response. There's an option that you can say click back to your site because you want the people to go back to your site. Or here's another tip. Here's another tip for you. You can also add one of your video. Right here. Don't forget to watch my video. That way you can take the traffic back to your YouTube channel or take them back to your website. Does that make sense? All right. So give me a few minutes. Yes, indeed, brother. Yes, indeed. Okay. If you do me a favor, look up for my name in YouTube and follow my channel too. Okay. Give me a few minutes. Let me just run this analysis real quick. And guess what? Because you are a YouTuber, Bob, do you use keywordtool.io? Let me know if you use it. Keywordtool.io. Keywordtool.io. You don't? You don't? What? I'm going to show this right now and you're going to love it, okay? Just 1 second. I'm like, what? Bob, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Okay. Oh, by the way, Anna, when I was running a test for your website on, this is what I found. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, that's Wix for you. See, that's Wix. Can't do anything about this. Okay. Wix. All right. Let me go back. Love the energy. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for staying. I know it's taken a while, and I know it's getting late, and there's so much to cover. This is just the basic stuff. What was that? That was Anna's website in GT Metrics, which is another site that check the analysis of the speed of your site. I'm basically using Bob's website to put it on all these tools. Oh no, this is thank you. All right. Okay, Bob, check it out. I hear that you're saying about weeks, and I don't know how. Okay, you're saying about weeks, but I don't know. Sorry, Bob, I forgot. I couldn't even read. I came inside from the freezing car and needed the charger. Weeks. Okay, here we go, Bob. Okay, bro. So there are a couple of suggestions. It says enable compression. For that, you can try using Ninja compression. Let's see, gzip. Try to use, hey Bob, try to use this plugin and see if it's going to fix your, because Google's basically saying that the compression has to be enabled. Usually that's done through the hosting provider. I don't know who's your hosting. So I understand what you're saying about Wix, but I don't know how to use WordPress. Well, Bobby, that's what I'm here for, to WordPressify you, to convert you into WordPress. Okay, I will sit down with you, maybe do a scope one by one. So GoDaddy, okay. All right, so try to use this plugin and see if it can help you to speed up something a little bit. Then let's see what's in the JavaScript right here. jQuery, a lot of blocking. This is the mostly coding stuff. So you gotta, if you have a developer who helped you to build a site, Bob, have them share this link with them and have them tweak it. The desktop 71, again, I recommend it has to be 85 or up, right? 85 or up. GT metrics, there you go. Your GT metrics, not bad. Lower browser caching. I mean, I don't recommend using WP cache or anything like that. But if you can talk to your hosting, see if they can do anything from their side, okay? Or you suggest other people not to use. I mean, no, I do use GoDaddy, like the domain names. I have some clients still that are on GoDaddy. I personally don't like it because I had a lot of problems with their services, like, in terms of uptime, slowness, and whatnot. Just personally, I have a lot of problems. That's why I don't recommend it. That's the only reason, okay? So, Bob, we need to speed up your site, okay? Yes, me too. We need to speed up your site, so because this really affect your SEO. And the good news, you are mobile friendly, so your website is mobile friendly. We've got to figure out how to speed up the site so that can help you with the ranking as well. Do you use any caching plugins? Right now I don't, because SiteGround has their own caching. W3 caching for some reason is screwed up. They've been causing a lot of issues for most of the websites, so I don't recommend that, except for a few clients. WP cache, you can try that if you want. Or you can use a Security Firewall or Cloudflare or CDN. In fact, maybe I should do a scope on how to speed up your site. Okay, we'll do a speed sometime this week on how to speed up your website. Well, don't worry about that, Anna. We'll talk about that later. We'll resolve that, because when it comes to the website, the focus is, so where should I buy a domain name if not GoDaddy? Well, no, you can buy the domain name from GoDaddy, Bobby. You can buy from GoDaddy the domain name, but the hosting, you can host it somewhere else. Still fine. I still buy a domain from GoDaddy because they're very cheap. They have a lot of coupons, okay? So, Bob, let's see. Let me show you that tool that I talked about. Check it out. Check it out, man. Check it out. Okay, Bob, since you do YouTube, so now this is a long tail keyword search tool. So right here it says YouTube, my friend, YouTube. Do you see this? Yeah, Dreamhouse, Bluehost, HostGator, SiteGround, they're affordable. When you click on YouTube, my friend, now you can type the title and the keyword, brother. Let's type yoga. Huh? Let's see what kind of interesting topic people search for in YouTube, my man. In YouTube. So use this for your video titles, my friend. Okay, so this tool will tell you what is searchable there. Yep, look at you getting all excited. I knew it. Right? Okay, so there you go. Because I want to make sure with the keyword that I want to make sure that the people that go to YouTube and look for topics, that's what they're typing. So why not use these on your YouTube titles, right? All right. Okay. Let's go back to the website. Let's see. Let's go back to the site. And in the WooRank, what does it say here? So for the WooRank says develop a link building plan. That means you need a lot of backlink to your site, optimize the content for your SEO on all the pages, develop a content plan for your website. Okay. TrueOnlineRiches.com, establish online. Brother, this is not correct. It should be something like YouTube, what is it? YouTube training, online YouTube courses. Does that make sense? Something like where people want to learn how to do YouTube as a keyword. Because here, this is not a keyword. It's just your brand name. Does that make sense? So your homepage should have a targeted keyword for somebody that wants to learn how to be a YouTuber. Does that make sense? Okay. The meta description. All right. Here is how to hide liked videos and subscription on YouTube. Hide subscription. I know that a lot of you people are looking for this to make your what's going on, blah 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 blah. I'll tell you what happened. If you don't use any meta tag, sometime the search will just pick it up what's on the page from your post. So you need to add Yoast plugin and manually enter your own meta tag, because this, as you can see, makes no sense. So if people find your information in Google, which looks like this, they're not going to click on it. Does that make sense? They're not going to click on your link. So you're losing some traffic right there. Okay? So go ahead and use the Yoast plugin and change the meta description and have a keyword like in YouTube expert by True Online Riches. You know, that's it. Does that make sense? Okay. Time Bakva, thank you for joining. We're doing analysis on website for on-page SEO. All right. Does that make sense, Bob? Bobber? All right. Index page is 100. Again, you gotta connect your Google business page. Yes, Yoast plugin for SEO. Since you have a WordPress website, you need to install that. And check my scope in Catch Me. I did a scope on Yoast as well. No broken links. Good job. XML sitemap. You gotta configure your Google Search Console. That's missing. We have to do that, and you need the Yoast plugin for that. Mobile is good. Everything is good. You have analytics. Excellent. So beside the analytics, remember, add this tool right here. Okay, Hotjar, because it will show the heat map of your site. It will also show you the recording of what people are doing. The Yoast plugin doesn't do it at all, Bob. You still have to add the plugin and manually add the content, like the title tag and the meta tag. So adding the plugin doesn't help. You still have to do some work. Does that make sense? So you already have the Google Analytics. Add this this code, and sign up with Google Webmaster. In fact, tomorrow 8 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be in Blab talking about Google Search Console. I believe so, Bobby. I believe so. Well, to be honest with you, I honestly don't know. When I got this account for myself, I was able to add only my website. But I've seen somewhere that if you pay, that means I'll probably be able to do it for multiple clients. But let me double check on that first, because I'll be honest with you, I don't know. Then I'll let you know if that's the case. And from my understanding, it's supposed to be for all bunch of websites. Okay. All right. So Bob, we need to work on the on page of every page on your website. Let's see, where did it go? On the on pages. So let's go and do this right now. Okay. Check it out. So for the home, like I said, it was incorrect, right? Let me show you what's a mistake is happening here. Don't spy, man. You want to use, okay. So as you can see, there's no keyword on the title tag, and this really affects your SEO ranking. The description, you're good within 156, 157 character, but again, you have to put your own, right? Keyword meta tag does not help anymore. And here it shows you have 952 keyword meta tag. It doesn't help with ranking at all whatsoever. Google doesn't look at it. I recommend that you either completely remove them or just keep 10 of them, because you're telling your competitor what you're trying to rank for. So you don't want to give that secret out. Does that make sense? So you got to remove that completely. All right? So that's the home page. So let's go ahead and check out YouTube channel tips page. Let's see how that is optimized. So you have the keyword YouTube channel tips. It should be by, online riches, blah, 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 right? You don't have a meta description, it's missing. And again, you have the meta tag keyword of 900. You don't need that. Yeah, okay, we need to look at your site, Bob. If you can later on, just like Sharon, give me some sort of access, send me an access to Twitter direct messages, and sometime this week we'll look into it and give you some feedback how you need to fix that, okay? Because this is a very problematic. Logo Design Studio. Logo Design Studio Pro Victor Review. Discount coupon. There's a meta description. Save 20 and download instantly. A really great logo design software I use in a day-to-day basis for all my infographic needs. Highly recommended logo design. Okay. Basically, that's fine. But again, you don't need this, and that's fine. How about is having an HTTP site? HTTPS, Bruce, is considered one of the factors of the SEO ranking, one of the SEO factors, but not the factor. I recommend if you have an e-commerce website, or if you're selling something online, then use it. I'm one of those guys that say, if you're not selling anything, don't worry about it. Some say, no, have it, because it's secure, excuse me, and Google can help you. I'm like, well, there are more than 10,000 factors for Google to help you rank. Yes, I'm in San Antonio, Texas. Okay, so let's check out your meta tag. About. Bob, who does search for about? I'm just kidding, man. So you gotta put a keyword there, YouTube expert. Okay, instead of about, YouTube expert, and of course the meta description has to be your own, because this is the copy meta description. And if you configure Google Search Console, Google will tell you you have a duplicate meta tag, and you can get in trouble for that. Okay, so what you need to do, brother, you need to install Yoast plugin. Okay, it's free. You install Yoast plugin, and later on we'll show you how to optimize every single page. Okay, all right. Woo! Who's next? Any more question, Bob? That's a lot of stuff, folks. And make sure, I'm going to ask you kindly that do not be an assholes. Okay, what I mean by that, people that ask question, they take the information and never apply it, don't do that, please. Whatever you took today, apply it, man. Go, spend a week, make the changes. If you get stuck, send me a direct message, or just send me a message publicly in Twitter and tell me what's going on. So Jacob, thank you for sharing, and I can help you. So go ahead and do the work, but do show me so I can see what's going on. Okay, same thing with you, Bob, Anna, Sharon, and who else I missed? And Adrienne, I think she left. Okay. Yes, please make the changes, and do let me know how can I help you to. If you want me to kind of spend like 5 minutes to look at it, I don't mind. I can do that. I can look for 5 minutes and give you some feedback whether you did it right or not. What to do? What to do? Another. Yes. Who else wants me to check the website? Michelle, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Okay. Me. Yusuf doesn't sleep. Let's see. You should have a PayPal set up for donation. Yes, you can go to paypal.me/Yusuf/ I can just put any amount. Your hair is a wig? Yes, it's a wig. No, it's my hair. That's a sign of I'm very tired. Buy a cup of coffee. How do you link your Periscope to your site? Well, Periscope has this, what you call it. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Good to see you. Advocate for bear.org. And it has this, if you go to periscope.tv/, I think badge, then you're going to get this code and just put it on the website. All right. Unfortunately, there's so many people, am I mixed? Like, you know, like flour and sugar and water and sweet? Yeah, I'm kind of like a mixed juice. Let's see. You're welcome, man. Okay, all right. I know a lot of people shared all their domains. Apologize, but I gotta be fair. So I'm gonna count to 3. So get ready. Count to 3, and whoever puts the website, I'm going to check. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, there you go. Try creative. Steven. Let me follow you, brother. Okay. All right, sorry about that. So I saw Steven put it first. How do I pronounce that again? Is that a TR? Las Vegas Fantastico. We'll check that later after Steven. Yeah, that he was like ready. TRE creative. TRE. But I'm gonna be here all night if you all want me to check your site, okay? Welcome. And please don't get mad if I give you my feedback. I don't want you to hate me. All right, just I'm gonna give you my honest feedback. Give me a few minutes. Excuse me. Sleep? Yeah, what sleep? You won't hate me? Okay. What sleep? Because I'm still in my office. Gotta go home pretty soon. Yes, indeed. Because, you know, I get clients that pays. But this is my way of paying it forward. Paying it forward. Look at that, Steven. Your GT metrics looks excellent. Your mobile friendly is excellent. Except for your Google speed. It says, nah, it's not that good. Okay? You get like 63 out of 100. Mostly because of images probably and some sort of JavaScript. So let me show you. But before I do that, let me check this tool right here. Find something good. Something good! Something good, folks. President. All right, Steven. First thing first. First thing first, my brother. You gotta speed up your backend speed of your site. All right. So this is from Google. I recommend 85% and up. So when you go to the page speed inside, you can basically put your website right there, and we'll tell you exactly what's going on. All right. So that's the first thing you need to work on, is to speed up your site. Your user experience is 100%, which is very good. Okay. That's the first thing. Mobile friendly? Yes, indeed, it is mobile friendly. Excellent. And the cool thing is, GT Matrix give you like an A score. Look at that. GT Matrix says you are good. Your images are optimized. You got a lot of green. Okay, green. A lot of green. So that's very good. We post lots of photos, maybe having less blog posts per page. Well, actually, more blog is actually good. If you post more blog, that's actually more awesome, because you know that means your site is a dynamic. So the more content you put on a consistent basis, that's actually very good for the search engine. And not just for the search engine. Look at that. It's an awesome site with a video background. Isn't that cool, huh? Look at that. Look at that. That's possible. That's what the JavaScript is. This is just one page. There's no scrolling, guys. There's no scrolling up or scrolling down. Meet Steven and Chelsea. Okay, we'll meet. And there you go. Oh, man, I love this. I love I'm all about simplicity. I love this simplicity. Look at this. When I look at the site, I feel like I'm in a zone. I'm like meditating. Okay? I'm not going to relax. Does that make sense? Is that why it loads slow? It's possible because there's a video. But that video, the file is so small. It's not like, so we believe it's a creator. We search for, okay, let's see. And okay. You believe, I believe too. Okay. Okay, good story. But what is it about? We want to do there for you. We are promising you enjoy our latest adventure. Good story, man. What do you guys do as a youth group? Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna click about. About. What happened here? No, go back. Go back. Oh, before I do that, let me go back home real quick. Home. Let me go home. I'm gonna go home. My side looks juvenile after seeing all of this. No. The Asia, don't worry about it. Your side is fine, okay? It looks like a love page. Let me click on all these links. Excellent. All the social are clickable and opens up a new tab. I like that. I like that. Very good. Good job. Good job. So it's a photography and videography business. That's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. I just didn't know right away. I don't know if it was counseling. I don't know what it was. Okay, until I clicked on the social channel. Oh, it's a photography and a videography business, especially all this wedding stuff. Now I understand. You see what happened, Steven? See what happened, man? I mean, I should know this like right away once I saw your website. How often do you help with website? Well, we have a company. I run a digital marketing firm. We have staff and team that does all this stuff. Okay, how do you get video to play behind everything? That's yes. Actually, there's a theme. There's a different way to do that. In fact, one of my client, we built for one of my client. Let's see, what is it? Helco. Is it Helco? Helco Home. Let's see. Let me check it out. We did this for one of my client too. Helco. Can't even remember. Is it Helco Homes? If you're using Squarespace. Oh, using Squarespace. Okay. Squarespace. All right, let me see. Helco Home. I don't know. I need to find out this one company that we built. I can't remember. Okay, that's anyway. All right. So this is the Squarespace, right? All right. Going back to meet Stephen and Chelsea. A step beyond classic wedding photos and iconic filmmaking. Okay, there you go. So this makes sense right here. I love Genesis. I built all my clients' website on Genesis 3D Press. So I like the story. What I would do, my friend, is story is good. You know, it makes it personal for whoever's going to be in touch with you. But I would utilize this about page, something where they can go back to your service page or contact page or appointment page and whatnot. Does that make sense? I mean, it's great that you share something personal that can probably create some sort of attachment with your prospect. Some people actually like that because you tend to be authentic, and you are authentic. But I would take the advantage, Stephen, of your about section to take your prospect maybe to your contact page or set up an appointment and whatnot. Does that make sense? So there you go. That's your contact page. Has a lot of content. It's very awesome. And tree booth. That could be, what is this? Hello, welcome to the latest tree creative adventure. Click here for a chance to win a free. What is this? Like another website? Tree booth in action. Different business. Oh, okay. Is that like one of those booth? The photo booth? Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. I see what you say. Okay. Awesome. So you also do photo booth. Nice. And the website is nice too. Look at that. Very nice. Yeah. And this is what is built on. I have a feeling that this one, what is built on? Also Squarespace. Okay. All right. That's different. Testimonials, blog, tree creative, Squarespace. Was it the $8 or the higher one? The higher. Let's see. Which video you talking about, Bob? Okay. Latest adventure on the blog. Check Yusuf's video. All right. I like the design and everything. This side is amazing. Okay. But let's talk about traffic. You need to optimize your page titles, optimize the content, and develop frequent share worthy content on your site blog. That means you need to make sure that when somebody reads the blog, they can share it. Okay, so let's look at the title tag on the home page. It's actually too much. It's supposed to be around. Well, it depends. It depends, Vanessa. It depends. If you want me to do it again, we can do it again. Maybe you can make it as a habit once a week. It's up to you guys. You guys say it and I'll do it. The title tag, Stephen. Chico, California, wedding photography and videography by Chico photographer, videographer, couple, tree creative. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, Stephen. What happened right now with all the changes on the algorithm, your title tag has to be very natural. Okay, it has to be very natural. Like, let's say, for instance, Chico, California, wedding photography and videographer by tree creative. Does that make sense? You gotta keep it very organic, because right now you have like wedding photography and videography by photographer and videographer. That is called somehow is keyword stuffing, and in a way is like trying to manipulate. Don't do that, and plus you're exceeding the 70 character. So thank you so much for your help. I will watch the rest on the replay. Thank you so much, Shannon. Good night. And if you need any help, just let me know, okay? So what I would do is Chico, California, wedding photography and videography by Tree Creative, okay? When it comes to the meta description, again, your meta description should not exceed more than 156 or 160, okay? Through Tree Creative photography, and videography. Okay, Tree Creative photography and videography is a unique photographer and videographer duo located in Northern California, serving Chico, Reading, Sacramento, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and destination wedding. Okay, you're most welcome, Morgis Law Firm. What I would do, again, the meta description, Stephen, has to be within 156 or 160 character, and make it interesting, because right now in Google, you see what happened here? You got the ... because you exceeded the 70 character, and you exceeded the 150 or 160 character. Okay, Paraz, thank you for joining. The objective of the meta description, Stephen, is what? Is to entice, is to make it interesting, is to put some sort of call to action to your visitor on the search so they can click on the link. The keyword on the title tag, yes, it does help. But the meta description does not help with ranking. But what it does help with the click. Okay, so you gotta make the description much interesting, saying something like, are you looking for a wedding photography and videographer in the Chico, California area? Click the link. Does that make sense? That is a change you have to make, and you have to do this on every single page. So every single page on your website should have their own relevant key phrases and meta description. Okay, because you don't want to rank just for Chico, California wedding photographer. You want to work for something. You want to rank for something else, like, you know, best wedding photographer or stylish wedding photography or videographer, whatnot. Does that make sense? All right. Let's see. Go ahead and add your Google business page, attach it to your website. So meta doesn't affect, so I don't have to worry about keywords. The meta tag does not affect the ranking, but it does affect the click. That means if you write it like with enticing manner, and there's a keyword in it, when people see the keyword on the title tag and the same keyword on the meta tag, that can enforce them to click on the site. When it comes to ranking, it really doesn't help with the ranking. Secondly, the meta tag keyword doesn't help with ranking whatsoever, which I did a few minutes ago with Bob. Okay, got the XML sitemap, robot.txt file. Excellent, 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 excellent. I don't know why it says you have no blog. That makes no sense, because I saw you have a blog. Why does it say there's no blog? Blog. Wow, okay. That's beautiful. Beautiful! Okay. But again, even with the blog, yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I didn't grab it. Gotta go now, guys. Got a great scope. Thank you so much, Bob. Take care. Have a good night. So again, Stephen, with the blog, as I mentioned before, you gotta have a title like this and a short. I mean, like, you know, the creative blog. If you miss, and here it says read more, and that's it, because that way I can see multiple blog posts instead of seeing the whole thing then going down. Does that make sense? Then when I click on your title right here, Okay, Las Vegas, Fantastico, you're gonna be next. I don't know why you did that. Hey, what's going on, Gary? Good to see you. So if I click on this blog post, Stephen, you know, now I'm reading the whole thing again. So I think this is a common mistake. You don't want to do that. And there's a share button, of course, but you need to have more options. So the suggestion is, in your blog page, Stephen, show him your blog. Let's see. Let me show you what I mean by that. Rush video. Check this out real quick. Oh, did I miss something? Is it .net or .com? Rush video. What the? What? Was it Rush video? Oh, rushvideos.com. Yeah. I'm like, what's going on? My fingers are too fat tonight. So look at Rush videos. This is Rush from Alabama. He also does wedding photography, by the way. So if you look at his blog, let's see. What happened to read more? Here's the title. There's an image. What happened to read more? I thought there was a read more. What happened to read more? What happened to read more, Gary? Like that. You see that? Then you have this social sharing on the bottom. Okay. Typically, like if I read this title, blah 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 blah, then it should be something that says read more. Does that make sense? There you go. There you go. There you go. See that? The title, a short, and of course, when you stop somewhere, you stop in the middle of the sentence, then click read more. That way, you can see a bunch of other blog posts. So this will create an interest. Yeah, like a blog summary. Yes. So same thing here. You don't want to put the whole thing like that. You know, you just want to put the summary. Okay. All right. So let's see. The mobile is good. And you got the analytics installed. See if you can add this one. I don't know if Squarespace will let you do that. Okay, see if you can add this, if it's possible, to add it to your Squarespace, Stephen, because this one will show the heat map of what the user are doing and also the recording of the clicks and whatnot. Okay, all right. Now let's go to your site and check the meta tag for every page. All right. So the home page, as we mentioned, the home page, let's see. Yes, check out Hotjar. So here we go. So the home page. So the title tag, oh my God, look at that. The title tag should not be more than what? Should not be more than 60 to 70 character. Okay, you have like 200. Okay, that has to be fixed. And of course, the meta description right here is 200, but it has to be within 160 or 156. Okay, remember that. For the meta description, 156, and for the title tag, not more than 70. So that's your home page. It's not properly set up. That has to be fixed. Let's click the About. Let's see, Our Passion. Chico, California, with photography and videography. Our Passion. Same thing. Thank you, Rush. Okay. Gary, see you later. So, same thing, Stephen. I mean, this is incorrect. It has to be again within 70 or 60, and the keyword cannot be the same. You cannot use the same Chico, California, wedding photography and videography again. You have to use a different keyword, because if you use the same keyword on every pages, that considered a duplicate. Okay. Meta description, same thing. You gotta make the meta description interesting, but this is completely wrong. Okay. I'm assuming all of them are the same, to be honest with you. If I go to style, style, yeah, there you go. Same keyword. Chico, California, wedding photography and videography. Okay? You gotta take care of that. Hey, Sonia, thank you for joining. Yeah, mostly, so change all of them and make sure that, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Stephen, for every page, you should have relevant key phrase, but make sure it's like a sentence, like a regular sentence, not like, you know, a bunch of keywords. and the meta description has to be relevant to that page. Does that make sense? So go ahead and do all of those, because I have a feeling that you actually have all of them the same, and that can be problematic when it comes to search engine, okay? Yeah, just like a regular sentence, like, looking for a videographer in Chico, California, or Chico, California, best photo photographer and videographer. Not like a bunch of keywords only. Does that make sense? Because remember, a human being reads the site, not just a search engine. Because those are old school way of doing stuff, and that doesn't work anymore. So you gotta make sure that you keep it like very organic, very natural. So please go ahead and do that on all the pages, and have a meta description on all the pages. Then let me know so I can look at it one more time. Okay. Now, do you have a studio for your business? Do you work from home? Do you have a studio? Do you have a business location? Because if you do, I was showing Anna about how to use, excuse me, how to use a moz.com/local to basically have the local listing in Yelp and Google Plus and Foursquare and whatnot. Okay, so you work from home. Okay, all right. So I recommend maybe getting a look for a co-working space in your area, and get a co-working space and pay them monthly, or a virtual office. Then you can use the local listing, because that can definitely help you with the search. It can help you locally for people that are looking, for a videographer locally. Your website and your map, your phone number, everything will show up locally. Okay, so I don't recommend using a home address. The site is moz.com/local. I'm in California. There are tons of co-working space in California. So join any co-working space. I don't know how much they charge here. In San Antonio, we have like Geekdom, Cafe Commerce, Venture Point. We pay like $50 and we can use the facility. This is my office right here at Venture Point, by the way. So here we go, Moz Local. So there you go, Moz Local, right here. So you basically add the moz.com/local. So Moz Local, moz.com/local. So you basically type the name of your business and the zip code. Then Moz will tell you where are you listed. Like Facebook. You're addicted to that. Whether you're listed in Yelp or Yellow Pages or Super Pages, because those can actually help with your SEO ranking as well. Okay. So make sure you go ahead and do that so you can boost your business and get more traffic and more sales. All right. So rush is bad. Okay. There was a website called Las Vegas Fantastic or something. Work on my Moz listing. Takes a while, but worth it. Yes, it does take a while, Gary. That's why I charge $1 million. Okay. So if you have time, you want to spend doing it by yourself, you can do it. All right. There you go, Stephen. Any more questions? Any more questions, Stephen? Are we good? Okay. No more question. All right. Who give me that website? What about image tags? Image tag, yes, alt tag, of course. Alt tag, you need to make sure when you upload the images are not more than 600 kilobyte or not more than 100 megabyte, 72 dpi. The image file has to have a relevant keyword name, and the alt tag explains what that image is about for the search engine and for the visually impaired and the blind people. Okay. Having a problem, can't add Instagram to my WordPress theme. Well, send me access, Gary. Let me look into it later on with my team, okay? Duplicate keywords and image tags, bad too. Good question. Good question. I'm sorry, advocate. There was somebody else before you asked me to check. I'm going to check you after him if you don't mind, okay? With the keyword, you just have to be creative. You don't use the same keyword on the alt tag. Make sure that you kind of be creative, make it a little bit different, because having too many of them can be not good. For instance, if I have tables, brown table, yellow table, from the bottom corner table, ditch table, does that make sense? Doesn't Google give you points for? Yes, it does. If you have an alt tag for the images, yes, it counts it. It actually counts as a keyword on your content too. It will calculate it as a keyword within your web page's content. Yes, absolutely. Okay, good question though, Stephen. All right, whoever says Las Vegas Fantastico, who was it? For me to check your site. High five. How'd Google come? Yeah, it was good. It was very basic stuff for local listing. Just work the words around. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. If you enjoyed this scope, please share it. Okay, share it. Las Vegas Fantastico. All right, let me check it out. Fantastico. Las Vegas Fantastico. Okay, that's the Las Vegas Fantastico. Let me follow you. Yeah, I mean, even if you use it, Gary, you gotta make it again organic, like in actual English, like more natural than just making all keyword based, you know, because those days are gone. Let's see. Okay. Give me a few minutes to pull it up. We're all right here. And Vanessa, I will definitely check your site after this one, okay? I will check your site after this one. Just please bear with me. Bear with me. With me filming events different places, it's easy to have fresh content. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, Gary. Vanessa, are you still here? Don't leave. Let me just do this one more site. Then I'll definitely check yours. Thank you, Vanessa. You're going to be next, okay? Remember, you're going to be next after this one right here. So this is Las Vegas Fantastico. Live the pulse of Las Vegas for the best packages and deals. So what is this about? Let's see. This site does not provide airline fares at this time. Steven was the videographer, and Bruce, I think you met Bruce before. He's also a photographer. So this is for bachelor parties, buffet, concert event, cultural attraction. So this is mostly for, I would say, kind of tourism, right? Can I say this is like more like a tourism for Las Vegas? And by the way, what's your name? I can't keep calling you Las Vegas Fantastico. Mr. Fantastico. So this is your website, right? Okay. Few things. First thing first, the slider, okay? When it comes to slider, 75% of any, Victor, thank you. Victor, 75% of any visitor do not click on the second slide, just so you know, okay? So you have to make a decision. First of all, what is the purpose? You don't have to reformat. Unlike your magic, Marisha, you don't have to. I'm telling you. Just wait. We'll take care of your site too, okay? Because sometimes the focus is not about the cosmetic. The focus is about the traffic. So we need to focus more on the traffic. Then from there we'll find out, okay? So Victor, the first question, Victor, is when it comes to slide, my recommendation is not more than 3, okay? Just my personal recommendation. And secondly, your slide has to have an objective. What I mean by that, what is the purpose of the first slide? Do you want to get people sign up for the ticket? Do you want them to read more? Does that make sense? So every slider has to have an objective. So right now, when I go to the last slider, I see this picture right here, like a party, but I don't see anything else. So it's kind of pointless. This one, okay. Live the pulse of Las Vegas for the best package and deal. Okay, okay, that's the first one. But there's nothing here to click. You know, Vegas with us with restaurant, nightclub. Again, there's nothing here to click. I'm not able to click anything. Let's see. It's easy to say, yeah. So my suggestion is maybe have one big banner that has kind of all the attraction. Does that make sense? Without the slide, I'm assuming using a Revolution slider. You can also have a click, like, you know, best package deal. What is the click? What is the button that says, okay, I want to check those packages? Does that make sense? Okay. Plus, these images in the background are amazing, but again, it's distracting because I'm not able to look here. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, these images are great. Don't get me wrong. These images are really beautiful. On the background, they're beautiful, but they are distracting. So again, it comes to an objective like, what do you want the visitor to do? Do you want them to get the packages, or you want them to get kind of lost and confused? Yeah, homepage is really, really busy. Then I see a couple of ads. and you have to be very careful. I think there was an article came out, I don't know, it was a search engine land or a search engine table. They're talking about having too many banner ads is actually not good for the site right now. You know what I'm saying? So let me give an example of what I mean by some sort of call to action. Yeah, ads sometimes hurts, indeed. Let's see. Prescribe. Let me show you something real quick. What I mean by an effective banner, like this one right here. This is one of my client right here. See that? This is the first slide. Subscribe wants you to join our team. So they're talking to people that graduate to work in the UR, right? Apply now. Call to action. Number 3, passionate about improving the healthcare. There are a couple of bullet points. Learn more and take them to a about page. And last one is lead capture. Get this white paper. Does that make sense? But in your situation, we have to figure out, well, first of all, I mean, do you have Google Analytics installed to your website? Let me see. Looks like you don't. I'll pay you, but downgrade your Google. Yeah, having too many sites. You have to. I mean, when you put an ad, there's a way to do it, Victor. On the sidebar of your page, there is a proper way of putting it. Does that make sense? We're not saying don't put like that, but when I look at the site, it's kind of a little bit kind of disorganized. Does that make sense? I mean, there's a way to put those ads strategically. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so first thing first, Victor, what we need from you is for you to install a Google Analytics, because we need to understand right now, because you've been having this business, I'm assuming, for a while. We need to understand how your visitors are behaving on the website. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so we need you to install. I want you to. Is this website built on WordPress? Let's see. Is this website built on WordPress? Oh, excellent, perfect. Then what you need, Victor, what you need to install is Yoast plugin. Okay, you need to install 2 plugins. One is called from Yoast, this one right here. Okay, SEO plugin from Yoast, that's one. And are you look at any others? I would love. Yes, I am looking at. Vanessa is next. So if you want me to look at it, we can. And let's see, where did it go? Google Analytics by Yoast. Google Analytics. There you go. See this one right here, Victor? So you need to install this one, Google Analytics by Yoast, and SEO by Yoast on your website. Okay? So you can install that, and you also need to configure Hotjar. Yes, those 2 plugins, one for the SEO and one for the analytics. Then the third one is this. This one you have to talk to your developer. If you need my help, let me know so you can set up an account with Hotjar.com, because this one will show you the heat map. You see that? It will show you the heat map on your site where people are actually clicking on your site. You can also record where they're clicking, with their mouse. Okay? So you can get the first one for free. So make sure you sign up and install those 3. Okay? And we also need to configure your site to the Google Search Console, because we need to understand what's going on in the background from the SEO point of view. Okay? So that's the first thing. Yes, analytics will definitely help him indeed, because right now we don't know what's going on. You already did set up a Hotjar? Excellent. Because we don't know right now where people are actually looking at it on his site, I like the fact that on the top you have all the social. The phone number has to be a little bit bold and different color right here. When it comes to packages, you have so many pages, which is great, but the slider is kind of too distracting. You have to make a decision. You want to use the slider for a call to action, like, get the packages right now instead of just for the slider moving, because on the mobile device, it's not going to look easy for people to read. And look at that. It couldn't analyze it for the mobile. For the speed, you're very bad. Look at that. it should be 85% and above, but the speed of the site from the back end for your desktop and for your mobile is very, very low, like 36% out of 100. So this has to increase. The images are too big. You need a gzip convert. You sure it has to be mobile? Yes, it has to be. It has to be mobile friendly. You're absolutely correct. It has to be mobile friendly because, especially when they're in Las Vegas traveling to look for all these places, they're not going to open a laptop or a Yellow Pages. They're going to check everything from their mobile device. So that means you have to think mobile, and everything on the mobile has to be simple. Yes, it has to be very simple, like how they navigate on the mobile device. It's not the same thing on the desktop. So you need to work on speeding up the site at least to 80% and above. It's not about the template, Victor. It's really about coding. I mean, it doesn't matter a template or not. So mostly here it says about images, your server, something about JavaScript. You need to call the hosting provider on this one. But whoever built the site for you, you can share this link with them. Does that make sense? When I go to GT Metrics, it says your website is mobile friendly, but it doesn't look properly organized. Because if I go to, let's say, a Response Center, let's see, and add your website right here. Let's see. Okay, so you need to work on speeding up your website. Talk to your developer, or if you need any help, just let me know and talk about how to fix that. Google says your website is mobile friendly, but if I go right here, so this is how on the mobile device, you see that? So this is an iPhone, this is how it looks like. This is a tool called Responsionator, so it will show me how it looks on the mobile. As you can see, the slider is too small. You see that? The slider is too small, and it's not easy to read. See that? It's not easy to read. Okay, and it's still thinking. That's Responsionator.com, Gary. Responsionator. Okay, so check it out, Responsionator. See the video? I mean, this one looks good. This one looks good. Book now. This is pretty cool. Okay, so that's pretty cool actually. There you go. So it is mobile friendly. That's good. But as you can see, the slider part is the only part that you cannot read very well. Everything else, Victor, looks awesome. Okay? So make a decision whether you want to keep one slide that talks about the package or several. I recommend have one slide that talks about get the packages and whatnot. Okay? But also, maybe you can keep the slider like this, and the background, like I said, the background is too distracting. So if you can test it by having the white background or see what happens, because it's really too distracting. When it comes to on the bottom right here, all these pages, this is really not organized. I don't know if these are blog posts or what, but these are all like all over the place. You know, so I'm not sure if you set up like this. I'm not sure if it's working. It's too busy. We gotta keep it very, very simple. So before we even do anything, go back to the Google Analytics and the Hotjar. Later on, give me access so we can look at and see exactly what's going on, which area we can remove, which area we can keep, which area we can, does that make sense? Because right now it's just kind of really, really busy and it's all over the place. And that could cause a problem with the usability factor, okay? All right, so let's go to the, let's see on the, right here, develop link building process, you have no meta tag, and not enough social media campaigns. So right here, check it out. So on your home page, all it says Las Vegas fantastic. It doesn't say Las Vegas tourism, Las Vegas trips, Las Vegas travel. There's no keyword there. It looks good on the iPad. Okay, awesome. Yeah, no meta tag. So meta tag is missing, which is very, very important. The meta tag explains to, good night, Morgis Law Firm. Thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Meta description that explains that what the homepage is about. It's good that you put an alt tag for all the images. A good job on that one. Connect your business page. Yes, Google business page to your website. No broken links. Excellent. And let's see what else. You need a lot of backlink. You don't have enough backlink. So you need to do like a press release, PR, or maybe guest blogging or infographics, submit it to infographic website, PowerPoint presentation for different tips and tricks on traveling to Las Vegas, that kind of stuff, or maybe even guest blogging somewhere else. Okay, you have to do a lot of backlinking. All right. So now let's look at the site. Since we have a lot of pages, so let's see how did you optimize every single page, right? So I'm gonna go to Vegas plus about Vegas. I mean, the good news about you, Victor, you have tons of pages, and having a lot of pages sometimes is actually really good. Okay, so I'm clicking about Vegas attraction. Oh wow, so many click to get one thing. That's a lot of clicks. So let's see. Las Vegas fantastical cultural attraction, and no meta tag description. Again, no meta tag description. General info. Why is the page in English and the video is in Spanish? Good question. Good question, Bruce. And page not found. There's a broken page. Gotta fix that. General info is broken. Overview. Overview is also broken, Victor. Those links are not working. Yeah, these links are not working. Let's see. History. There you go. History is right there. So let's check the tag, the meta tag on the history. Let's see. Same thing. Okay. Well, even then though, broken links will definitely make the customer leave. Right now you're in Las Vegas. Does that make sense? And your business is to bring attraction to Las Vegas. So what happens, sometimes even somebody from San Antonio will look for Las Vegas packages, travel to Las Vegas. So right now you do not have any on-site SEO done on your website. You have no on-page SEO done. So this is like rule number one. When you build a site, you got to optimize all the pages, and that's what the WooRank said. You got to optimize all the pages for the proper relevant key phrases and describing what each page is about, because this is going to help you get more traffic, more visibility, and eventually going to rank you if you keep blogging, putting more content. Does that make sense? So you got to optimize every single page. Right now, I mean, I looked at like few more still. I don't see any title tag, no keyword based, no meta tag, nothing. And these are just like the basic stuff that every website should have. Does that make sense? So we need to work on that, because right now it is not optimized whatsoever on all the pages. Not sure if the blog is optimized. Let me check the blog posts. Let's see the blog. Got a bunch of. It's only one blog post. I gotta do more, brother. Gotta do more. At least weekly blog post. You know, weekly blog post. So there you go. Excuse me. Sorry. Any more question, Victor? Content is king for sure, and I'm always going to be the king. Okay. Any more question, Victor? Before I go with Vanessa's website. I hope you wrote those notes, copious notes. Did you get dinged by YouTube for using copywritten music on the time lapse? I will take to my, yes, please take it to your partner. And if you have any question, Victor, do let me know. Whatever I told you today, please apply them. And if you get stuck, let me know. I can double check it for you, okay? Okay. Absolutely. Just send me a direct message in my Twitter. Okay, and we can talk from there. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, so Vanessa, where is your? You're most welcome, Vanessa. Where is your link, Vanessa? Where's your link? There you go. Advocates for. Let's see, Baxter Advocate. All right, advocates for, is it for Bear County? Let's see. My number isn't, okay, there you go. Advocates for Bear. Welcome to Advocates for Bear Home. Okay, you're using WordPress. Good job, good job, good job. Good job. Good job, yes, but you're using, fortunately, you're using the free version of WordPress and not the self-hosted. Okay, you're not using the self-hosted, you're using the free version. Because in the free version, you cannot add SEO plugin, you cannot add analytics plugin, you cannot add premium themes. So you gotta switch from the free version to the self-hosted later on But let me give you some feedback. Okay, bear with me, bear with me. I'm still checking. Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining today. This is Yusuf, Digital Marketing Coach. Right now we're analyzing website for on-page SEO. Okay. Do I ever sleep? Of course, Gary. I got some ninja skills that maybe I should do a training on how to sleep while working. Okay. When are you gonna put the video, Gary? The video was nice that you showed me, but we need to. I was thinking if you're gonna put an intro in the beginning, like the intro in the beginning, like a 3-second intro of your company, and at the end, your company with the phone number, because you missed the phone number at the end. There was no phone number. There was no link, right? It is 12 a.m., 12:17 a.m. Holy moly, gotta go home. Let's see. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate it. Bear with me, please. Just putting all this link on these tools to make sure that they're good. All right, cool. So this is a website. Okay, advocate for, I think it's Bear or Bay County, right? The first thing first, you gotta disable the comment box on the page because it's not a blog post, it's just a page. Having the welcome is fine, but it doesn't tell me anything. Like, what is it about? What is this advocate for Bear? Does that make sense? There has to be some information. And you don't need the sharing button for the pages. If you want to, that's fine, but typically you don't have to. Sharing button mostly work for blog posts, okay? Click about us, need content, yes. So the content is right here, attention, justice, community activists and advocate. We are in the process of support for our beloved friend Baxter. We are Bear, we are calling this, okay, good circle of care. All right, cool. Again, remove this and put an image. There's no image about what it's talking about. There should be some sort of image right here. Links. Okay, links, photos, beat bag. Okay, there's a couple of photos right here. Again, remove the. When you go to your WordPress, you go to click pages and quick edit and click on disable comment. Okay, videos. Water affordability hitting. Okay, let's see. Awesome, bunch of videos out here. Pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty cool. That is awesome. All right, that's pretty cool. I'll be honest with you. I wish these videos were on the front, on the home page, because you can have this website like a content-based website. What I mean by that, having the video up front, because that's more interesting, or at least one video, even at least under the welcome, one video to explain what is it about. Does that make sense? But if it's a content-based like this, that means I'm going to be watching more and more and see what is it about. Does that make sense? So I like that. So blog, which is the same thing, I'm assuming. So you got to pick one because that's confusing. To click on the blog and video are the same. I think this is your category that you put it on the navigation. So just either pick videos or blog, pick one. And when it comes to the homepage, maybe one more video about welcoming the visitor. What is it about? Does that make sense? And my question to you: what is the objective of this website? What do you want to do from this website? Like when somebody visits the website, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to donate? Do you want them to be part of the activism? Do you want them to participate somehow? Can you tell me because it says what it is, but what do you want them to do? That's the thing. If I'm interested, what should I do to involve? Should I donate? Should I have some sort of private Facebook group? Does that make sense? That has to be clear. Do you see what I'm saying? That has to be. I see there is a Facebook page, right? Okay, so that means you should have a volunteer page, right? You should have some sort of donate. Okay, for donate, there's a plugin called, let's see. There's a WordPress plugin called Give There you go. So there's a plugin in WordPress. But see, the problem is this now, Vanessa. The problem is this. The problem is you have a free, basically your website is within WordPress.com. Anytime you have a website within WordPress.com, unfortunately, there's no option for you to add premium plugins or free plugins or a membership site or any type of premium form page, because it's not self-hosted website. Does that make sense? If it's self-hosted, that means you gotta get the domain, usually like with any hosting provider. Then you gotta pay monthly for the web hosting. Right now, I recommend siteground.com because you can pay like $47 a year and have a self-hosted website. There, once you have that, then you can install this plugin for donation. It's called the WordPress donation plugin. You can connect it to your to your PayPal. Does that make sense? You can also create a volunteer page. So I'm going to show you one of my clients' page right here. Let's see if we still have it. Give me a second. Oh no. So let me see, what is the volunteer page? Volunteer page. Yes, big screen in the Mac. So there you go. This is the volunteer page. See, we create a volunteer page with some information and name and phone number and whatnot. And they want to volunteer with marketing, with grants, or administration, that kind of stuff. So you can do all this stuff if you have it self-hosted, but unfortunately, your website is not self-hosted. You are within the WordPress.com website. Does that make sense? So there's nothing much you can do except maybe making a page called how to volunteer. And again, bring the video up front, one of the video like Gary said up front, or maybe more content. Does that make sense? And I see you have the videos as a blog, and if you want the search engine to kind of find you, you might want to transcribe these videos. If you can write a transcript of this video, then you can turn into a blog post with content. Does that make sense? So you can transcribe them. That way the search bot can also read the content. Does that make sense? So let's go back and look at the WooRank. There is no analytics in the Webmaster Tool, and I don't think you can do it because you're with the WordPress.com. There's no lot of link coming to your website. You need to do that. And we got to optimize every single pages, but unfortunately, you cannot add Yoast plugin. So I don't think you can even do on-site SEO. And right now, your homepage only says this. There's no key phrase for activism. I don't know what your target market look for if they want to join similar movement. Does that make sense? And there is no meta tag except for welcome. There should be more information in the meta tag, which is up to like 156 character. And the title tag should not exceed more than, as I said, 60 or 70. So this is how it looks in Google search, right? See, there's not enough link. There's no, because this is more of like a non-profit and movement, so I don't think you even need a business page. If you have like an office for the movement, you can use that instead, but don't use the home address. Let's see. Everything else looks okay. But there is no Google Analytics because you can't, because that's part of WordPress.com. Does that make sense? All right. So right here, let's see. On the About page, let's see how it's set up. There you go. You see that? All it says about the name, and that's it. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if there's a way in the WordPress.com that you can add the title tag and meta tag. Maybe they changed it. I'm not sure. So I can probably check one of my free WordPress.com and see if they have it. If they do, then I can show you exactly how you can optimize it. Okay? But right now, you also need some type of lead capture. So you need to sign up with MailChimp and add it somehow on the site so you can get subscribers for them to basically receive all these videos in the blog post. Because a lot of people, when they visit the website, that doesn't mean they're going to come back again. So that's why you have to make them join you back. So on the section where you have the Facebook box, you can add the lead capture on the top. Does that make sense? So there you go. Let me know if you need any help, and let me know if you want to change it to later on to self-hosted, or you just want to work on this for now. And any changes you're going to make, let me see it to give you some feedback whether you did it right or not. Okay. All right. Okay. Who's next? It's almost 12:30, folks. Guess I gotta go home. Are you up next? Artistic quality. All right. Let's see. You'll be the last one. You can see I'm getting tired. Artistic quality. You're welcome, Mrs. Vanessa. You're welcome. Let me click on your reconnecting radiance here. Let's see. Thank you. I love to help. So I'm gonna follow you back right here. Oh, I gotta really go this time. I need some sleep. Okay, Gary, go to sleep, man. Go to sleep. I'm gonna do this one more, and that's it. The Wine Mistress, thank you for joining. Basically, I'm doing an analysis on the on-page SEO on the website. And this is going to be the last one. Thank you for joining. Quality. This is going to be the last one. Artistic quality. Is that artisticquality.com? Is that artisticquality.com? Because I'm still not able to pull it up. That's not good. If it's not easy to pull it up anything, that's actually not good. Artistic. Come on. Artisticquality.com. God, what's wrong with this? Artisticquality.com, right? Artisticquality.com. There you go. What is this? Artistic quality. It took me so many clicks to find it. Wedding photography. Is that right? Welcome back. Is that right? Is that a wedding photography business? Okay. All right. Give me a few minutes. Let me go ahead and put this on some of the tools. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Let me see right here. Thank you for the hearts, y'all. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay, responsonator. All right, so here we go, folks. This is artistic quality. So there you go, artistic. I heard that you can give 500 hearts in about 3 minutes. Who, me? So there you go, artistic quality. It's a photographer, a photography business. So first thing first, you see this empty space? We call this a dead space. Okay, I mean, one positive thing is that it can force everybody to look at one place, but you don't want to have the dead space too big. Okay, you don't want to have the space too big. But I like it because I can, you know, see this in, but having a too empty space is kind of called a dead space. Now, when it comes to your navigation, my suggestion, you see all this navigation, it's in white color. It's not easy on the eye. Okay, it is not easy on the eye. So I recommend black or dark gray. So that way it'd be easy for me to read exactly what it is, because on the mobile device, I'm not sure that's even easy to read. So you got to change that. Okay. And secondly, you have too many options on the pages. Do you have the Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and Hotjar installed? You need to go ahead and install this. Okay, check this out. It's called Hotjar. Yeah, double check this one because this will tell you, it will give you a heat map of where your visitors are clicking on. Okay, it will show exactly what's the most places they click on your site. So it's called the hotjar.com. So log in, set up an account, and if you don't know how to set it up, talk to a developer or talk to me so we can add that code on the back end to make sure that it's there. Because right now we are in a position to actually try to focus more on the behavior of your visitor. Okay, so that's one. And secondly, do you have Google Analytics installed? Let's see. You don't. You need to install Google Analytics on your website because this will tell us, again, where you're getting the traffic from. Hey, Diana, how are you? Thank you for joining. We're just doing analysis on website for the on-page SEO stuff, okay? So you need to have the Google Analytics because you want to make sure where the Hotjar will be on the background. Well, it's a code that you have to copy it and paste it on the header of your pages, Victor, okay? So you need to add Google Analytics. Hey, how are you? Yes, Dana, I'm working on my computer and listening to you while I work. Awesome! That's awesome, Dana. Now I'm going to have to change my voice. That's very good, Dana. Thank you for coming and listening. Okay, so you need to add Google Analytics. And I'm assuming your website is built on, I could be wrong. Of course, I'm working right now doing multitasking like a ninja. This is, everyone, this is Dana Garrison, the Follow Master Ninja. Okay? Alright, so I don't know in what platform you built your website. It doesn't look like it's built on WordPress. Okay? So, oh, Zenfolio, okay. Alright, so that's the first thing. Change the color of the pages. The navigation. Install Google Analytics, Hotjar, and you also have to install Google Search Console. Okay? The reason you need all these is because we need to figure out if the on-site SEO done correctly on the back end or not. Okay? So you need to add those three: the Analytics, the Google Search Console, and the Hotjar. All right? Okay. Home, about, photographer experience, the session. There's so many options. Wedding, so many options for my photographs. Contact us, contest, guest book, client proofing, client access, senior, pro consultation. Okay. So based on the analytics will tell you exactly how many percentage of people click all these. The Search Console, you don't put anything on the Search Console. In fact, if you want to know how to set it up, tomorrow I'm doing at 8 p.m. Central Time with Fusa in Blab. I'm going to talk about Google Webmaster Tool, or AKA Google Search Console. So if you can come tomorrow, maybe I can explain to you how it's done. Okay? So when it comes to design, that's my recommendation. And of course, you have the information about the photography. You got the photos are changing. It's pretty good. Contact information. Is the website mobile though? A perfect reject. Thank you for joining. Let's see if the mobile is, it says mobile friendly, good. Your speed is okay, but it's still, you need to speed up your site. I recommend above 85% out of 100. Okay. So if you talk to a developer, just show him this link, or her, the Google page speed insight. It says mobile friendly, so that's pretty good. Let's go to Responsonator. Hey, good to see you. How are you? Thank you for joining. A perfect reject. Okay, there you go. So let's see how it looks in most. How to speed it up? Well, to speed it up, here we go. I mean, it tells you how to do it, but mostly coding. Some of them are your hosting providers. Some of them are your images. So if you give this to your whoever built the site for you, they should be able to help you out. If they can, just contact me and maybe we can help you out, okay? All right. So on the so GT Metrics says your speed is good. Just need to fix some of the browser caching because you have a slideshow. It's possible that the slideshow in Pinterest is taking too much space in the processing, okay? Then on the Responsonator on the mobile device, even though it says it's mobile friendly, but I don't know. You have to check in the mobile to see how it looks, because right here on this website it doesn't look like, excuse me, like a mobile. All right. Okay. And the good news is you have tons of pages, so this is actually very good for the search, because the more content you have, the better. What is the blog? Do you have a blog somewhere here? Oh, there you go. So the blog was hidden. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you see right now? Sorry about that. Okay. So here we go. This is your blog, right? Okay, cool. So this is your blog. If I click here, it takes me to a video. Okay. All right. When it comes to content or blog, I recommend not less than 300 words. Okay. And the objective of the blog is supposed to be informative, educational, tips, how to, that kind of stuff. The one issue with this is that I'm not able to read the title. See that? It's very hard for me to read the title, and the read more. It's very difficult. So we got to figure out how to separate both, how to separate the image and have the title and the short description below, because right now this is not a good for user experience, because it's very hard. Does that make sense? So that has to be changed. Okay. Let's see, go up, home. Let's go back to home. Then of course you have a lot of pages here, so this is very good. So now let's check it out and see how those are optimized for the search engine. Okay. So right now it says here you need to. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. What we need to do: track users and activity with analytics and webmaster tool. So basically, you will need those three tools to understand where they're coming from, how they're behaving, are they liking the site, how many minutes they're spending, that kind of stuff. And you need to push more link building process to your website. You need to have some sort of, maybe a PR site, or maybe some sort of awesome article from a different website, or niche-based site pointing it back to you, or any local news site, or maybe writing something in Medium or Google, LinkedIn post. Does that make sense? You have to figure out how to set up a link building process to get relevant, targeted link, pointing it back to your website, okay? Optimize your site for internal navigational links. So that basically means that maybe your links are not properly set correctly, so you have to fix that. So when we scroll down, so right now, it says here, so this is how it looks in Google: wedding photography, maternity photography, O'Fallon, Illinois, right? So instead of just putting two keywords, what you need to do is maybe you can type the location, O'Fallon, Illinois, wedding photographer, or O'Fallon, Illinois, wedding and maternity photographer by artistic quality. Does that make sense? And the characters should not exceed more than 70 characters. Okay. The meta description, there is something wrong with the meta description. As I mentioned previously, the meta description should not exceed 160 to 156. Okay. The keyword does help, but the key phrase on the title tag for every page has to be like regular English, like a regular sentence, not just a bunch of keyword thrown at the title. Okay. The meta description, you should explain what this page is about, the home page. So welcome St. Louis, something, Fairview Heights, Illinois area, photographer, New Brum, blah, blah, blah. No, this is actually not, this is not good. What you need to do is, if you focus on, let's say, O'Fallon, Illinois, wedding and maternity photographer, your meta description should say, are you looking for wedding and maternity photographer in Illinois? We are the best in services, blah, blah, blah. Click the link. Does that make sense? The key phrase does help with ranking when it's on the title tag, but the meta description has to be within 160 character or 156. The whole purpose of this meta description is to create some type of enticing offer. Like, when somebody finds information in Google, it is so interesting to them that they're going to click on it. Instead of just throwing a keyword like this, that's not going to help, because what are you trying to offer it to me? Does that make sense? You have to set up the meta description as if you are talking to your audience. Okay, does that make sense? And the key phrases on the title tag and the meta description should be different for every single page, which means you have so many pages, and now you have to spend time to figure out what key phrases your customer are looking for locally and use them on all your pages and through the meta tag and the title tag. The title tag? Does that make sense? And you cannot use the same keyword everywhere. It has to be relevant and different based on every single page. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Let's see. If you have a studio, if you have a business page, I found 3 photographers. Artistic is number 2 in places and 4 in search. Awesome. Broken links, don't worry about that. Everything looks good here. Okay. A perfect reject. Of course I can, but it's almost 12:30 here. It's 12:40 a.m. I'm supposed to leave pretty soon. So maybe I'll do it tomorrow if you don't mind, okay? Or by the way, if you send me the link through my Twitter, I can check it later, and when I do a scope, maybe I'll let you know before I go live that you can go through it, okay? If that's okay with you. Can I pull this information? If so, what website? You mean what we scope about right now? Are you talking about my scope or this information? You can go to WooRank right here. It's not free though. One time it's free. Go to WooRank.com, yes, and put your website and then pull all this information for you. Okay? We use this for our clients for quick basic analysis. There you go. WooRank.com. Good night. Thank you for coming in. Okay? Perfect. Reject. Okay, I will definitely check that, not right now, but I'll check it later, and I'll let you know, and please send me a direct message for the perfect reject, okay? All right, so last thing but not least is right here. So let's find out how is your on page is done correctly, okay? So home, we already checked that. The boss of the town. Thank you for joining, okay? So right here, as you can see, as I mentioned, your meta description has to be within 160 to 156. Now, if we click the about, the photographer, let's see what's there. Unfortunately, nothing. So it's missing. So you gotta put some sort of keyword on the about page. And meta description, that's not there. You have to do that. Let's see. I'm assuming none of them has except the home page. The session, newborn. Yep, I figured. Same thing. Looks like none of your pages are optimized for SEO. If I go to my photography, all my photos. This is a search status extension for Firefox. Okay, as you can see right there, it's called a search status 4.0 for Firefox. Okay, so there you go. So all photographs. Take a look at some of the artistic quality photography, favorite photographs from babies to families. So the meta description is here very good, but there's no keyword on the title tag. Okay. I couldn't find one for Chrome, bros. It was only for Firefox for some reason. Okay, contact us. So yeah, unfortunately, you don't have any of the on-site. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so your homework really. Okay. All right. So you have to actually, what you need to do first is do a keyword research to find out what other customer type locally for your kind of businesses. Okay, you can go to Google Keyword Planner, which is free. Select your city or state and do the search and see the variation. Once you collect those key phrases, they're going to come and optimize every single page. That means every page should have their own unique title tag and meta tag description. Does that make sense? So Google Keyword Planner, if you know what is Google Keyword Planner, it's a free service from Google. Flash 8. Google Keyword. So go to Google Keyword Planner. There you go. It's from Google AdWords. So with your Gmail account, just log in, and from there, once you log in, select Google Keyword Planner. Then, what you call it? Right there. Let me show you the link. Okay, adword.com/keyword planner. Okay, there you go. So once you do keyword research, because you need to understand what your customer are looking or tapping, even with an existing client, just ask them when they go to Google, what do they type? Give this all this information. Then you need to optimize every single page for the search engine or from the back end. That is called on-page SEO. Okay, the off-page SEO, that is mostly for ranking in traffic, but this is only on the website. Does that make sense? So if you get stuck, if you get confused, send me a direct message on Twitter. Then I will be more than happy to kind of walk you through from there. Okay? All right. That's it, folks. It is almost 1 o'clock, almost 1 a.m. I got to go home. Okay? So I hope this was very, 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 very beneficial. And please, whatever you learned today, whatever notes you wrote, do your best to apply them. If you get stuck, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to show you how to take care of it. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Ray. I'm going to follow you too. Am I following you? There you go. I'm going to follow you as well. All right. Victor, did I follow you, Victor? I think I did follow you. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. We spent probably like how many hours to do this? Okay. All right. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Reject. I'm going to follow you too. I'm going to definitely check your site. And if you can send me 4 to 5 hours, I didn't even know that. All right, man. I'm going to start charging y'all $1 million. The next show tomorrow will be, let me see. I'm going to talk about a little bit on some of the etiquette in social media for myself. But me and Fusa, if you go to Blab, let me show you. She wants me to talk about the Google Search Console. So let me show you. That is going to be at 8 p.m. Central Time. 8 p.m. Central Time. So let me show you the link. Let me see if the link is still there. Yeah, 8 p.m. Central Time. Let me show you right here. So this is called Blab. You can view it from your laptop. You can view it from your phone if you have the app on your phone, or you can view it from the desktop or laptop. Let me see if I can do a search for Fusa. Is she there? Let me do a search. Fusa. What's wrong with this keyboard? Give me a second, because I know. Fusa. Let me see. Give me a minute. F-E. That's interesting. Let me see if I can log in, because I don't know why it's not pulling up the account, but let me see if I can. I'm not gonna save it there. Are you crazy? I'm gonna save my password. Oh, let me check here. Blab. Give me a second. Let me get a charger for this laptop. Okay. Okay. Let me pull up her link. Bear with me. I'm gonna find the link and see if I can share it with you, y'all. Well, I'm gonna tweet it. I don't have the link yet. I don't know if you set up the link, but once I find it, I will tweet it. Okay. So do follow me. A perfect reject. Please send me a direct message in Twitter so I can make sure that look at your website and give you some feedback. Somebody asked, am I going to do this every day or every week? Maybe I should do like once a week. Analyze everyone's website, give some feedback on how to improve it for the search engine, and to get more traffic and focus on the usability factor. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. I was looking for a charger for my laptop. All right, folks. So anything else? Is there anything else I can help you with? Any more question about online marketing in general? Any challenges you're facing? Yes, that should be good. Okay, so maybe I'll make a plan on a consistent basis. Maybe do like a once a week analysis on the sites. Okay, that way it will give you more time for you to make the changes and come back, and we can follow up from there. Does that make sense? All right. So that's it, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying all these hours and for being very patient. You have keywords and photos. Excellent. We're going to have to look at that. When it comes to keyword, we got to make sure that we get the right keyword to use. Just closing all this. And don't forget to, if you want to watch any of my scope, yes, if you have any question, feel free to do a Twitter question. You can also go to Twitter. You can also CHOWDHURY. You can also use hashtag Ask Optimization Guy. Okay. Lean green girl, you just joined. Thank you. I was almost done. So you wanna check it in the catch me. So if you have, hey, how are you? Good to see you. How is your website? To add a blab, want to do a blab at 1 a.m. Bruce, I'm exhausted, brother, but not tonight. So maybe I'll just sit down and watch. If you have any question, tweet with the hashtag Ask Optimization Guy, and I'm gonna look up for it and use them to answer via scope. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, it's really lovely to see you in my scope. If you still need any help with the website, let me know. Let me know, because you do offer, you do scope about awesome topic within the food stuff. So I think it should be in a blog format. Really, we got to work on that. Because I mean, you do an awesome scope. You need to turn that scope into content, a blog. You never know. You can get sponsorship. You can do affiliate. Earn extra stuff, right? So let me know. So if you missed my scope, please go to catch./yusufchowdhury, and you can check and see if you missed any of the SEO classes or SEO workshop. You can watch them all right here. Okay. So you can forward and rewind. You can share them. You can put them on your website. So feel free to do so. I'm all about sharing. Sharing is caring, right? Share as much as you can, as much as you need. So there you go. Okay. All right. Let's see. Was Ray Garcia tonight doing the Do Not Be a Red Dot? I missed it. I missed the scope. Okay. You are more than welcome. You like that, huh? This was sent to me by Sonia. Okay, I just got it today. That's so sweet of her. She sent me this cup with my. It's kind of looks weird, but it's kind of fun at the same time. You know. So that's from Sonia. So it is hilarious. I'm like, The funny thing, I don't like to drink with my left hand. I drink with my right hand. So I gotta probably drink like this. Yeah. All right. All right, folks. Anything else before I end this? It is. Thank you. But I'm serious. If you need any help with your website, it can be done in like less than an hour, and it should be on your way. Putting your content, your scoping, and putting it on your website, getting more traffic, and get contacted by all these organic, companies trying to sponsor you, use an affiliate, make extra cash, that kind of stuff. Okay. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yes. What is your question? I would love to ask your opinion. Please, you may ask right now if you want to. Oh, you can DM me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. All right. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, I'm gonna be in Blab talking about what is Google Search Console, how to set it up. So we're gonna do that tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. Okay. So hopefully I'll see you all later. Have an awesome night. Take care. Stay blessed. And again, thank you so much for staying with me, because you guys been with me here since I think 10 o'clock. Wow, that was like almost like 2 hours. All right. See you all later. Take care.